Hey everyone, I'm back. Let's start the stream. It's time to get into it. Let's turn that down. Okay. There we go. It's all the way off. Background music of the... Oh, that's the master volume. That's so annoying. Background music of the actual game. It's over there. Got my controller. Okay. How is the volume? How do I sound? The game is going to be... probably a bit louder than this, actually. Let's turn it down. Okay. How do I sound now relative to the ambient game sounds? Also, how is everybody doing? Hey, Ro the Fair Thing Lion, lovely to have you here. Cherry Pitspit, lovely to have you here. Audrey Stardust, haven't seen you in a minute, lovely to have you here. Valerie Valkyrie, always lovely to have you. And is my chat box on? Chat box is not on close-up. Why is that? Okay, I fixed it now. It's back. Valerie says, sounds good to me. Okay, cool. Good to know. Okay, cool. Then let's... Sound seems mint. Fantastic. Lovely to have you here, Willow Treason. Yeah, this is the bonus stream. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, VOD viewers, if you're watching a VOD of me playing Resident Evil Requiem. Yeah, we are having this because we hit the dono goal on a previous stream last month. That's how the streams work. I'm gonna start a new save on Resident Evil Requiem. I have been playing it already. I have already seen it be played as well. None of this will be brand new to me, but it should still be some fun. And we're gonna chat about Resident Evil the whole time as well. What else? The bonus streams are unlocked by hitting a dono goal on a stream, which happened last month and also happened last night, so there'll be an extra gaming stream next month too. But the goal on bonus streams is lower, so you'll see here that we hit 150 last night. The goal is now 250 on the bonus stream. So on the bonus stream, you only have to hit £100 in donos if people are donating to unlock an extra bonus stream, so we can see how I've designed this so that if people are really enjoying the gaming, we get more gaming. And yeah, that's basically the idea. So if you enjoy the stream, consider paying for the stream. You can subscribe or cheer or donate directly using command tip. I've said all the things. Let's play some Resident Evil. Okay. Oh, my controller just knocked itself off. That's probably really good news, considering how many technical problems I've already had.
Resident Evil.
Requiem. Oh no, that's continue. Shit, I pressed the wrong thing already. Okay. This is going so well. Princess Beck Knight says, meow. Hi Sophie, hi chat. Welcome to the stream, Princess Beck Knight 666. I need to unload this as soon as it's loaded, and because I've fucked up immediately. That was very silly of me. That was very, very silly. Valerie says, I'm going gamer mode. Extremely true. Right, quit. Back to main menu. So, Resident Evil. How much Resident Evil familiarity does everyone here just got a completely baffling message from Mule. No idea what that's about. Sorry. How much familiarity does everyone here have with the games in general and with this game? I obviously have played all the main series games, a bit of Code Veronica, although I really don't fuck with Code Veronica. Poof.
Sorry.
Okay, and you're gonna have to chat. I'm gonna need your feedback continually to fine-tune the audio here and have the right level of game audio and me audio. Ro the Fair Thing Lion says, I'm thoroughly educated by your Resimania series. I appreciate that, thank you. I'm excited to be playing it. I'm excited to be back on the Resi. One of the first things we see here, Raccoon City lockdown extended, US withdraws from the Treaty on Prohibition of Bioorganic Weapons. Hell yeah. It's just like, it's already going great, you know?
Grace.
Game a wee bit quiet to my ear. Thank you,
Grace
Willow
Ashcroft.
Treason, for telling me. And let's tab over there.
Coming.
Turn it up a little bit. Okay, how about now? As I say, continual feedback appreciated.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found
She's
another
just like me, for real.
One that
By which I
exhibits the
mean
same
constantly
pathology as the
extending
others
her
we'll
own
be
deadlines. Because she
Now I need a good
because she
technical
fucked
analysis on
around too
this.
much.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Alright, what is this message Mule sent me? What's going on? Okay, he sent me a Twitch clip from someone else's stream. I cannot watch a Twitch clip of someone else's stream
I know.
while I
That's where your
am
mother was murdered.
streaming. That's not gonna work.
And I know it'll be upsetting for you. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Confront that fear head on. Grace, I won't force you to go. But do you think
Law
you can do
enforcement
this
in the
for me?
Resident Evil games have an incredible record with like recruiting traumatized children and
Investigate that crime
putting
scene.
them in the positions
Report
of
back
like
to me with your findings.
being highly professionally involved with their own trauma.
That's all for now.
Okay, I'm now thinking the game capture might also be a bit big underneath everything else that's going on. So it might be good to shrink it, move it over slightly. There we go. And then there's Mr. Axe is coming up. There he is. Bonk.
Sorry.
Grace Renwood, which is actually quite a confusing title to see. She's called Grace Ashcroft, and you've only just been introduced to the character. She's going to the Renwood Hotel, and Renwood and
Should be
Ashcroft
around
are basically
here.
identical words to someone who's just learned them. Incredible stuff going on. So, going in, I'm just going to say, like, my take on Resi Requiem, it rocks. It's really good. It's really super fun. Valerie Valkyrie says, love the Control / Alan Wake 2 Impact font. Yes, it is an Impact adjacent font for sure. I think that trend was in a lot of things, but it definitely made me think of Control as well, which is good stuff. I think the game is incredibly well put together. I think it really hits all of the notes that you'd want to be a really appealing Resident Evil game, particularly for people who are familiar with the franchise. And politically, it's kind of ass. So there you go. There's my take up front. You've heard it now. If anyone was just here for my take on the new game, you've heard it.
Why?
Crime scene.
Oh, right. Sorry. Just a sec.
Oh, you're FBI?
I am.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh? Mm-hmm. It's the 5th one now, right? I heard they all have the same weird bruises, so you think it's something infectious, or terrorism, or... Why else would the FBI be investigating, right? Hey, are you with me?
Oh, there might be answers inside.
Politically isn't even totally the right word here.
Yeah,
like,
sure, right.
the issue isn't so much that it... So no shooting the president like Leon does in Resi 6. Resi 6 is like the politically worst game of the franchise because it tries so hard to like confront the politics of the franchise and really like eats shit, just tripping over itself. However, I would always prefer that you get the chance to shoot the president. In any Resident Evil game. Any game, really, to be honest. Now what do I do now? There we go. Right stick is the click. So you may have heard or even seen that this game is very, very pretty. And it is, like, very, very pretty on highest settings, which I can play most of the game on my own. Except for some parts where there's like shattering glass effects and then it like kills the game instantly. But for this I'm gonna have to be on quite low settings in order to run it concurrently with Streamlabs. Turn flashlight on off, there it is. Okay, so what happens in the Wrenwood Hotel? Basically I'm just looking around a little crime scene. It's just ambient spookiness. Oh, hello. Oh, wow. An empty drawer. Ambient spookiness, a place that Grace has trauma in, and then, like, one zombie. But nothing particularly overwhelming here. I might try and get through this environment relatively quickly because, like, actually just not that much happens here. Hey, Catgirl Steph, welcome to the stream. Meow, meow. Meow.
I can't. It's too much.
The full gesture, if I wanted to be doing a full Catgirl hello, would be the pause to the side, pull yourself over, and the little flick, you know? Alright, back to Resident Evil. Yeah, so when I say it's like politically ass, I mean it's a sort of halfway political, halfway broader plot of the series problem. It's not really like its politics goes out of its way to be absolutely atrocious, like, you know, how racist Resident Evil 5 is, whatever. Oh. Read investigation report. There it is. There it is. Let's go. Wow. Wow. Oh my god, a spooky body? I wasn't expecting that at all. That's so crazy. I'm actually not going to look at all the crime scene stuff because that's actually just a bit tedious. So there's the bathroom. There's a fun effect in here, at least, because you go in the end stall where the spooky body was found. Oh, by the way, I have a notification, and then there's a uh-oh, there must be someone else in here with us. Ah! So I'm being so flippant, sorry. I just remembered that in my notifications here I have Ro has tipped £2 with the message donating while watching the VOD. Appreciate that, Ro. Thank you very much. What do I have to do? I have to go to this thing, which is, now this is where it gets creepy, a picture of me. And let's talk, room 204. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Who's there?
It's a ghost. Chat, I've just had a notification on my phone. I'm gonna stop looking at my phone because like this is too distracting from the stream. I've just had the worst shit on my phone. For fuck's sake.
What do I do?
I was checking it because my friends are messaging me, and then like I've had a notification that's reminded me that like having your phone on while streaming just not worth the level of distraction you're gonna hear. Basically, I just had a message from like a guy on Tumblr whose blog is just all porn. And the message was like, cute picture or whatever. And I was like, oh, this must be to my horny blog. Like, it must, you know, that like looking at the situation here. And they're like, no, it's to Sophie from Mars. It's to my regular blog. It's to my entirely regular blog. I remember when you were first playing Resi games, you were so freaked that you made up the running and yelling song. Yes, since taking a long time not streaming and working on my mental health and so on, I decided it was probably not great for me to go in, at least for now, playing a new Resi game. Was there something in here I needed to get? Oh, there's a map. That's nice, but I mean, I'm not in this area for long. Because, like, being... You know, if I got, like, super freaked out on stream, you know, I try even with the liberal slut stream, even to, like, avoid stuff that's gonna make me, like, too pissed off. Like, I try to not read stuff about trans people too much on liberal slut stream anymore or whatever. So I figured, like, the odds... I think it mostly relates to like what do I do here? There's a door, it's all wired up. I have to go over here. There's a toolbox with wire cutters in. There we go. When I was last playing Resident Evil stuff on stream, I was getting really fucked up by the chainsaw guy in Resi 4. Basically, I just like was having a really intensely bad time with the like mask with the eye holes and no mouth hole thing for trauma reasons. And yeah, I just thought, you know what? I'm just gonna like enjoy Resident Evil in my own time. Go on, Grace, get in the crawl space. Just hide in there. I'm just gonna enjoy Resident Evil in my own time. That's enough of that. And then have a much more chill time playing it. I think that's a sensible move. I think that's the thing I would do if I was a sensible bensible. Instead of a silly willy.
What? Who?
Oh no. That one doesn't really look like her. Like, this is very creepy that they've got loads of pictures. Oh wait, is that meant to be her mum maybe? There were tons of pictures of her. This one's definitely her and her mum. Okay, alright, they're pictures of her and her mum. Bro says, so valid, I'm still fond of the Resi 7 streams, so rewatchable. Oh, that's really sweet of you, thank you. Resi 7 is by far the scariest one. It's so intense. They do something I appreciate a lot in this one, which is like playing with fear of the dark. Which I like it because it's just like that's such a basic fear
Well, if you're gonna work
for so many people. Just like, you know, they have things here that are like mechanically playing with
what am I gonna
you're
do
in the dark and being in the light is safe and being in the dark
nag at
is
me until I
unsafe
go to bed.
kind of stuff. And that's just like, yeah, that's great. That's great, really basic, breaking
it's
down
really
some
coming
horror
down
to its
hard.
bare essentials.
Mom, phone. Mom.
It's right beside you.
Hello?
Miss Ashcroft?
Yes.
That's probably normal and fine.
Who was it?
Dunno. They asked for Miss Ashcroft and then they hung up on me.
Rude.
What the?
They're coming. Grace, we need to go.
Go where? Mom, what's going on?
Hurry.
Wait, who's coming? What's wrong?
We need to keep our voices down.
This is ridiculous.
Come on.
Tell me what's going on.
Now is not the time.
Just realized I completely fucked up with sending the Go Live notification. I said I was having tech trouble,
Stay close.
and
Mom, wait!
Grace.
turns out I just, on one of the channels that I'm supposed to notify people of the stream, arguably the main one, which is my Discord with the Twitch friends notification, I just completely forgot. So that's great.
I'm coming!
Grace, hurry. Keep moving.
One arguably kind of petty thing I'll complain about in Resident Evil 9. It's unclear at this time whether I'm doing a Resi Mania Requiem
what
video or
happened?
not. But one thing arguably petty that I'll complain about is how many times
so it
you
doesn't
have
take much to
controls
trip
that
it.
you can walk between one cutscene and
It's
another one.
really
And
no
that's all you
excuse,
do.
and I apologize for
There's just
the
quite a lot.
inconvenience.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Yeah, don't worry.
I should have it fixed soon. I just need to find my...
This scene, so this is like that's a really intense jump scare, but also like just specifically suffocation with a plastic bag is like not very Resi. Like when he slits his throat and it's like splashy blood time,
Grace.
that's like, okay, that's
Stay
Resident
close
Evil,
to
that's
me.
what I'm expecting, that makes sense. But like suffocation like
Are
that
you
is
gonna tell me
just
what's going on?
it's a bit too real. Like it's a bit too
Mom,
much
what are
of
you
a
doing?
and I'm not saying like for my
Something
taste, it's just a
important.
kind of odd thing. It's hard to hit me over the game. Fuck. This is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. Okay, how about now?
What did you hide behind that painting?
I'll explain later.
I am talking now to
We
test
need
the
to find
volume
another
so
way
you
out.
all can tell me if this is now a good volume.
Grace, come on.
Where did she go? This way. Vordrella says,
Grace.
well, I can hear you. Okay, but Vord, I'm trying to find out if it's
Come on,
like a
hurry.
good... Game's
Come on
still
here.
louder. Okay, that's what I want to hear about, Vord. Like, sorry, I'm... Okay, let's make the game half volume. How about this? I'm talking now. I'm testing the volume.
Hello? Yes, I want to report a murder. No murders.
Oh, babe. Oh, she thinks that calling the police will help.
Yes. Hurry, please.
That's
The
adorable.
police are on their way.
It's so sad.
Oh, God. Mom, I feel like I'm going to throw up.
Grace. Grace, look at me. Grab my hands. Okay, look at me. Look at me. In and out. Breathe in.
Even in relatively low graphics settings, the skin textures in this are like really good. Like she's so sweaty.
Please know that
It's very striking.
you are my hope. Never forget that.
What are you talking about?
Just
And the way that her mum like has wrinkles but in a way that shows when her face moves, you know, like it's very that's very realistic to how lots of people's faces are.
Mom, I'm scared.
no. We need to find a way out of here now.
But we don't have any of our stuff.
We
Mom.
can
They're
come back
magicians with the
later,
Resi
Grace.
engine, absolutely.
I don't.
Oh, that's such a bad way to see your parent die. There's not like a good way to see your parent die, but that's such a bad way to see your parent die. Dude. So if you're enjoying the stream, please consider paying for the stream. Sorry, that was not nice. Okay, so this is Grace's deal. This is why Grace is very traumatized now. She was already neurodivergent to begin with, and it's not got better. Valerie says her acting is really good. I've seen some of the behind-the-scenes stuff. You can actually watch it in the options menu if you completed the game. And seeing them do all the motion capture stuff, it's powerful stuff. And it's cool to see, like, how they put the stuff together. Trauma. Trauma time. Time for a little bit of trauma.
I need to get out of here.
T to the R to the Oma.
Something important. I'll explain later.
Where did you hide behind that painting?
Find what Alyssa hid. So you now have to go downstairs and go behind the portrait where our mom stashed the thingy. The thingy. I probably would be doing a bit of the running and yelling song if I was playing this blind at the moment. Okay, I'm requesting another volume check-in. How are we doing? There's the portrait, and there's the move this out of the way. There we go. Yeah, so I think it's just a very, very engaging horror game, and I'm kind of reserving a take about that for shortly. You'll see. It's a very solid horror game, horror experience. I think various different stuff that they play within it. Or rather, like, all the new stuff that's new to this game that they play within it. Really cool and interesting. I'd say, sadly, not enough new stuff. Like, I think that, oh no, she's being followed. Okay. And then there's a thingy in here. There it is. And this is just gonna have to stay with me for later, which... basically so much later that if we don't unlock more gaming streams, chat will never find out, but it's basically for, like, right at the very end of the game. Yeah, I think the original stuff that they added in this game, very effective horror stuff, very good.
Sorry, officer.
Very well put together.
What's wrong?
It is, however, I think mostly made out of playing the hits.
Are you okay?
A physical save icon. That's right, because it's going to save the world. Whoa.
What do I do?
Pretty big. Oh no, unfortunately I'm going to have to kill this police officer. Oh, this isn't what anyone wants. Oh no, I've been left with no option but to kill this police officer. Oh no! Alright. Well, that's fucked. What am I doing here? hold this to get free. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's get that emergency key unmoving. Oh, yep. Yes, Grace. Yes, Grace. Get him. I mean, unfortunately, get him. I mean, oh no. Just stab him right in the brain. Yes, Grace. I mean, oh no, Grace. Oh, this is so unfortunate that you have to do this. I respect the law so much. Nah, he's still going. She should have wiggled it around a bit in there, you know? Very convenient for her that part of the zombification process for him was like spitting up a bunch of his teeth. Like, if all zombies just became gummy as soon as they became zombies. Valerie says he wasn't even infected. I mean, this is like, he is attacking a citizen, which is extremely unusual behavior for an American police officer, so we have to assume he is infected. He has gone rabid and tried to kill a member of the public. That's just like extremely not normal behavior for an American police officer. So I have to assume this is the fault of the zombie virus. Everybody, if you're enjoying the stream, please consider paying for the stream. You can subscribe or cheer or donate directly using Command Tip. If we hit 250 today, I will add on an extra gaming stream, and we'll keep the gaming streams going. So if you're enjoying this specifically, then tip. So I think we're going to meet the primary antagonist now. I'm never quite sure how to structure language around antagonists.
Is anyone there?
When there's like someone who works for someone else, but the guy who works for the other guy is like in the game a lot more. And that's what I'm describing here when I say primary antagonist. He's not the head honcho, but he is in it the most and is the like main focus of the antagonism. So that's why I'm saying primary antagonist. Valerie says they are taught restraintology. It's true. Every American cop is taught to breathe slowly, do open palms, half smiles, gratitude journaling, Pilates, yoga. Hey Morgana, lovely to have you here. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, it's a spooky guy. It's a spooky, spooky guy. Time for the spooky guy. A deuteragonist is a secondary protagonist.
But after much effort, here we finally are.
Who are you?
I'm the one who planted that body. I'm the one that brought you here. I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Okay, so this guy's creepy as fuck. But can I just point out that he has a snakeskin trench coat hoodie. He has a snakeskin hooded trench coat, and like truly in Resident Evil at least, but in many games, the drip has never been this fierce. Like it has never quite gone this hard before. Okay, so now we're loading into Leon. Leon! We play as Grace and as Leon. And this is the thing I've been holding back on my take about the game. I haven't mentioned yet. There are 2 games, and you actually play two games in this game,
Is this one like the others?
and they're just spliced together,
Watches.
and it's extremely explicit that is what's going on here.
No, this is different.
Like, when you first load the game, it asks you, it says to you, like,
Dead from the same.
it says, Grace's sections are designed to be played in first person to be scarier, and Leon's are designed to be played in third person to be better for running around shooting guns, and better for action, basically. And like, that's just extremely explicit. And it plays out in like quite an interesting way. So like, it gets more explicit than that even, I think, because as you're playing through, like, Grace will have less exposure to a variety of weapons. She has different crafting mechanics. Grace has Resi 1, 2, 3 style inventory, and Leon has Resi 4, 7, and 8 style inventory. Is Leon a cop? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's not good.
Unfortunately, yes. The biggest running problem with Resident Evil is that it is propaganda. Unavoidably.
But I have something for you. The team has settled on a person of interest.
Resident Evil is
Someone with
packed
ties
to the gills
Umbrella.
with pork.
Victor Gideon,
Who is he?
a former T-virus researcher. Hey, I just got a report of a missing police officer. It might be unrelated, but he disappeared near where the fifth body was found.
I've put him in a... Oh, sorry. Hang on a second. I've put him in a costume, which is his classic costume from the original Resi 2. Which is... That's not a mod. It's just available as an option. Resi are very encouraging of their mod community by doing a whole bunch of weird bonus stuff that you can unlock. In the shot just then, he turned his hand over. It was very, like, pointedly looking at his hand. But in the costume, in the Resi 2 costume, he's wearing fingerless gloves, so you can't actually see his hand. You're supposed to see that there's, like, a gross big bruise on the back of it. Like, he has the Trump disease, basically.
You there, Leon?
Yeah. I'm here.
You okay?
Some of the edges.
There's a mod that replaces his car with a dirty lawn chair, and I really want to get it. Wow, cool gun. So the gun, his Magnum, is called Requiem when you look at it in the menu. And both Grace and Leon use it. And so, like, the game is called Requiem, and the gun is called Requiem, and it's a whole, like, I don't know what you're supposed to get it, to get from that, but it also lets you choose the, like, design of the gun. That's why it looks so particularly, like,
Just about.
over designed. I love this so much. Like, 8-foot tall guy just carrying an unconscious woman, and the residents of Chicago are just like, nah, that's not my business. I'm gonna go get a deep dish pizza. She just had too much to drink at the Comic-Con.
What's going
She
on?
got white girl wasted.
Is she okay?
Finally, someone asks.
I'm just taking her home.
Black Spot, so he's a cop and a pirate. The duality of man. Correct. Leon is several things. He was best friends with the president until he shot the president in the face. He was a cop, but just for one day, because on literally his first day, the zombie apocalypse happened. He was Secret Service. He is now an agent for the DSO, which is a counter-bioterrorism org. He is also just an all-round action hero, and he's also a puppy boy.
Don't do anything
Me?
Okay. Cool, yes, and this thing. And now, because I'm replaying, I can buy shit with my points. Yay, points. Wow. Wowee. Wow, 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 wow. I love currency mechanics in games. It's my favorite thing. Okay. The Requiem. Could I even buy anything with it? No, I can't even upgrade. I can put this thing on it. The Connoisseur Charm increases firepower. Sure, let's increase the firepower of the Magnum. That's what's missing at the moment. Cop for one day is not as bad as many cops, TBH. Yeah, but then he goes and works for the Secret Service, and then like, he's just different kinds of cop his whole life. Like, he is still a cop ultimately. He's just like, like a special cop. Even Puppy Boy is not enough to redeem the copness, says Catgirl Steph. Yes, I think like we have to like critically support Resident Evil, or like critically unsupport it. Like, take the whole thing with just like, it's all propaganda, so it all goes in the bin. But within the bin, we stand. We love Leon. Within the bin that he must live in because he's a cop. Basically. I think, like, it's interesting, right? Zombie apocalypse is such a perfect scenario for American cops. Because, like, in so many crises, right? Even crises that involve, like, some kind of bad man doing, like, bad stuff. Like 9/11, right? Like, the kind of emergency service responders you want are still first aiders and firemen. Still. They're just the people you actually want in, like, basically any crisis that people could be in. And, like, cops are mad as fuck about it. But there is one situation which utilizes the skills of American police, right? What the fuck is happening here? Oh, there we are. There is one situation which utilizes the skills of American police properly, and that's the zombie apocalypse. Think about it. You have to shoot everyone. You just have to shoot everyone who lives in the city. That perfectly utilizes the skills of the American cop. You have to shoot a bunch of dogs? Like, you know, it couldn't be more perfect for them. Cops arrested the third plane. That's why famously nothing happened to the Pentagon. Sorry, can I just say this really quickly as well? There was a plan, but it didn't happen for them to fly... No, I'll get in trouble. Never mind. I'm buying a shotgun. I'm just going to buy a shotgun, and I'm going to shut up. Okay, cool. Let's go. And then there's a zombie over here.
Whoa. Hey, what the hell?
Yeah,
lady?
there you are.
You okay?
Everybody remember, it's command exclamation point TIP if you want a tip, and if we hit £100, we'll unlock an extra gaming stream. All tips help me to live life and have a nice time. I don't know what a better pitch I can make than that, but that's what the money is for. He's using American cop skills.
Get Brentwood locked down.
Is it something to do with Victor?
Yeah. He's the one to thank for all the excitement.
Alright, gotta carefully aim just like a real American cop would. I wouldn't want to shoot any of the people I'm here to protect. That would not be, that wouldn't be very much like a cop who's here to serve and protect, obviously. This is quite funny. I think the handgun is way more powerful in this opening section. than it is in basically the entire rest of the game. Hello. I keep accidentally crouching. I've been playing this on mouse and keyboard, and now I'm playing it on controller. And it's a bit of a time. It's a bit wacky. Is there anyone? Alright, let's go down here. Oh, she's a zombie. She's for sure a zombie. Yep. Oh no! Wah! Oh my god!
Can't let him get away.
Princess Back 9666 says, side note, I hate the way zombie media always paints it as a situation where you've got to be antisocial and out for yourself to survive, when cooperation would inarguably be a much better strategy. That said, American cop skills. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a world for gun lovers. It's a world for American cops. Like, that's absolutely, like, that's why it has that socially, like, Hobbesian logic of, like, everyone is out to get everyone else. Everyone's competing. Everyone has to fight everyone else and kill everyone else to survive. Yeah, that's literally why it is.
Leon, have you located Victor?
Leon!
Back to square one.
Not necessarily. Victor purchased a building after Umbrella went under. The Rhodes Hill Chronic Care Center. I'll send you the address. Leon, we're running out of time.
No pressure, though. So as we can see, Grace has gone Super Saiyan. Abolish RPD? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, a lot of the best zombie media highlights, like, people's need to work together to survive. Highlights, like, how people with the kind of competitive or overly defensive mindset get people killed. But that's not, like, the message that you tend to get playing zombie games, which are so intensely about the experience of just unloading cartridges into human bodies. Oh, so if people know nothing about the games, or like this game especially, and have been confused by the title, this is why I called this Grace's Grippy Socks Adventure, because most of the start of the game, and arguably the most Grace part of the game, is focused on her being in a mental hospital, which is also a zombification clinic. There might be some kind of commentary going on there. Hard to say, really. It's just kind of some vibes-based horror, I think. I don't think it's trying to go too hard on it. Middle of Marxist says, those who play should sign a waiver agreeing to never become cops. I mean, they would lose, like, 60% of their of their base, I think. Like, you know, this is the problem with, like, shooter games. And their general dominance of the gaming market. Ivy through the jacket, too realistic. Yeah, I have also set her to be in a costume. Probably next time I stream this, I will have put some mods on this. So if next time I stream this, the Leon has a tramp stamp and the Requiem is a banana, and he's driving a dirty lawn chair, that will be why. If that's what happens, you know, it's mods. Nothing is working because the controller defocused. There it is. Okay. So now, okay, chat. Now it's going to be the fear of the dark section. So moral flip. Welcome to the stream.
Where the hell am I?
Okay. There's a spooky, scary monster. Oh my god. Here we go. Okay. So we come to, and we're in this place. Uh-huh. It's too dark to see. Hi, Morgana. Really can't see shit. Have I missed a light switch? I hope not. Oh. I think I might have, you know. There it is. Okay. Here we go. So I think there's a save room down here. Oh, that's good. That's really good news. Oh, okay. Missing a key. So I have to go down here, maybe? Honestly love stealth horror more than bang bang horror any day. Yeah, so this is the thing. Like, the game... If you like one or the other kind of playstyle more, there are, as I say, this is 2 games, so you will wind up. Okay. Now where was the fuses again? Oh crikey. Thriller horror versus action horror. I would say it's survival horror and action horror are probably the 2 genres of game that the 2 games in this game are. Okay. Got an empty bottle. That could be useful. We've got a lighter. Love to see that. We found a fuse, but the fuse is locked behind a screwed shut case. Okay. Everybody, please remember, although I am playing a video game, I am also doing this for everyone's benefit and enjoyment. So please consider subscribing, cheering, or donating directly using command tip if you're enjoying the stream. Okay, now... Okay. Now, what's my lighter button? There it is, okay. And, of course the lights don't work. So... Oh yeah, the shadows, I want to, like, give full credit to Capcom and the Resi team here. The shadows look like complete ass in the graphics settings that I'm currently on, and they generally look better when playing the game. I'm just trying to make my computer not, like, completely fuck up. Shadow Ghost. Okay. Oh heck, the throne is live. That's right, Vord. I made a throne. I have a throne now. You can check out my throne page. Have you seen the Shadow Ghost hiding in the dark? Have you seen the Shadow Ghost staying from the light? Have you seen the shadow ghost? Because she's been watching you. Yay! Stay in the light. Okay. Ha wee ha hoo. Yay. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. Some children playing inside the mouth of a big thing with big spooky eyes. Ro, thank you so much for the £1 donation. Oh, it's not showing up on the live stream. Why is that? One sec, everyone. Live screen. I have to assume my, what's it called? Alert box has been hidden. There we go. It's back now. Really appreciate that, Ro. Thank you so much. But has the Shadow Ghost liked and subscribed? I tragically not, which is why chatters are going to have to donate in order for me to get any tips, because the Shadow Ghost is broke as fuck. Okay. And this says, the screwdriver is in the toolbox in the nurse's station. Let's go down back to the nurse's station, get the screwdriver so I can unscrew the fuse and open the door with the fuse. Staff only, and it's, you can see it's got a thingy behind it, so I'm definitely not getting in that way. And now, this part, before it said it's too dark to see, so now hopefully. Okay, and you should probably touch him just to make sure he's dead. Yeah, that's it, Grace. Get a good. You want to get your hand on there? Yep. Just feel his skin. Yeah. Is it gross, slimy, cold? Yep. That's good.
He's dead.
Yeah. Good. Thank you for checking. I think that was important that you touched that corpse. Grace Ashcroft, professional corpse toucher. Just getting a little touch in there. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god. Okay. Yay! Howee! Oh, crikey. Treason, thank you so much for tipping £3. I really appreciate that. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, okay. Okay, let's get back here. Let's do a bit of this. And we're in the light. Okay. Whee! Okay. Practice with my bottle throwing. Oh, it's so nasty. Oh, she's so nasty. Okay, now I can do it again. Let's get down there. Let's get down there. Let's get to the nurse's station and get that screwdriver. Okay. And I need to move this over there. Let's do it. Grace! Why? Beans. Okay.
This way, not this way, not this way.
Get up on the... Are you kidding me? Here we go, here we go, here we go. Screwdriver time. Oh yeah.
Yes.
This is fine. This is fine, really. You know? This is actually fine. This is so cool and fine and chill. I'm just gonna leave. Is what I'm gonna do. So I'm actually just kind of out of here. I've kind of had enough of that. Oh, she's in that. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Oh no, oh my god. Okay, that didn't work at all. Bottles do nothing. Fuck everything. Let's go back to the... Shit. Valerie says chill Valentine. I don't really get who's supposed to be chill Valentine here. I will say, and this is like, if I were gonna do a Resi Mania Requiem video, my biggest take about this video game is that they should have done Grace and Jill Valentine instead of... Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. Okay. They should have done Grace and Jill Valentine instead of Grace and Leon. Leon! Because there's just like a very intensely gendered thing going on here with the one game is you're supposed to be scared and the other game is you're supposed to be shooty man. And like it's gonna get even more intense with it because like Grace's side of this game is like literally like protect a child and be afraid. And Leon is like action shooty man. Wow, she falls over a lot. That's not good. I would give so much to see middle-aged Jill in the next Resident Evil. Sorry, you said middle-aged Jill. I'm gonna have to pause the stream, everyone. I'm too horny. Shit. We have to go this way. Okay, here it is. Okay, cool. Oh, the lights are up here now. That's fucked. Okay, and then screwdriver. But in total seriousness, like, I think that Jill Valentine, would have made better sense of the, like, passing the torch to a new character who's going to be potentially a new, like, Resident Evil regular character. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Please now, come on. It wouldn't have been gendered in the same way, and Jill teaching Grace how to be a Resident Evil protagonist would actually be pretty sick. I don't know. That's my take. Oh, fuck. That's so bad to see. That's just bad to see every time. That's like... That must hurt so fucking much. I just saw that Rose message when they tipped said, stealthily tips you. It's good. It's good. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Chat, we are trying to hit 250 today if you want there to be more gaming streams in future. So that's, what, £90 away from where we are. Yeah, I guess, what could I say about that? We've got not that many people showed up for this stream. So, like, it will be about a $5 each, I think. So... You're gonna have to big donate if you want to keep the gaming streams going. If you're enjoying the gaming stream, you're gonna have to show it in cold hard cash, I'm afraid. That's just the lore of the jungle. And by jungle I mean twitch.tv/sophiefrommars. Oh. I've been thinking that how she gets the stealth, and it's not uncommon with survival horror girl mode DLCs. Yeah, it's just like... There is a misogyny prevalent in Resident Evil that, like... I like Resident Evil, so I don't like to dwell on it too much. But it is very present, and, like... Bringing back Jill Valentine as a middle-aged badass lady who knows how to be a good like Resi protagonist, an action hero, and teaches Grace about it, would undo some of it because some of the worst misogyny in the franchise happens to Jill.
So how long have you worked for Dr. Gideon?
Not long.
Hey Echo Baz, welcome to the stream. Echo Baz says, gonna do a video on this game. I am debating it. If I do, it would be cool, I think, to do a Resi Mania Requiem. But I think the game is like very, very fun and well made and a little hollow, and I'm not sure if that's enough. I'm not sure whether that's enough to like enough of a take. I don't know. We'll see. We'll kind of see. Do I want any of this stuff? I think I might get the Grandpappy's rifle. There we go. Cool. Next game, Leon is hobbled by arthritis and does survival bits, and the girlies do the action because they do self-care. Princess Backnight says, Lore of the Jungle, you must pay taxes to the Queen of the Jungle, brackets, pretty lion girl. You're trying to make me blush on stream. And it's working.
Please, wait here.
Echo Baz says, can I ask your opinion on a game? If I've played it, then I'll be able to offer an opinion, but if not, then no. But, like, go ahead, it's fine. Hope you do. I love watching your videos on horror games, rewatch them quite a bit. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I'd like to because I like Resi, but we'll see where I am with other projects, basically, and whether I consider what I think about this game to be enough of an interesting take to make something. It does line up with my plans a little bit because, like, I've wanted for ages to do an extra Witcher Mania video about the extra Witcher book and the Witcher game DLC, which would be called The Ballad of Additional Geralt. And so doing a Resi Mania Requiem would, like, fit in with that quite well, I think.
Mr. Kennedy, we need to leave immediately.
What's going on?
I don't know what's happening.
Max Payne 1 and 2, unfortunately I've not played, so I can't offer a take on those. Oh, nuts. It's Dr. Chainsaw! This is a delightful amount of schlock, I think.
I think I want a second opinion.
Give me the chainsaw. Yes, let's go. Oh, Leon gets the chainsaw. Everything is good. Life is good. Never kill yourself. Leon gets the chainsaw. Let's fucking go. Buddy, what the hell? I was using that. Don't kick it away. Chainsawing open the box is quite funny. Just like a kind of delightful amount of overkill. I don't know. And there's another... I hear more zombies. Oh, of course. Mixed herb, green and green. There we go. There you all are. What? 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 And a what? There we go. Anybody else? Hello. Oh, buddy, come on now. Okay, anybody else? doing a little spin with the chainsaw for the cool points. It's because he is boppy. It's because
That went well.
he likes doing a spin because he's boppy. That's literally why. Because he's a doggy. This is not the door out. It's around here. There it is. Okay. It's the same reason he does spin kick. He likes to do chainsaw spin. He likes to do kick spin. He's buffy. That's why. Have you played Grand Theft Auto 4? If so, I'd love to hear your thoughts on Nico Bellic. Unfortunately, no, I've not played Grand Theft Auto 4 either. I've played... no, wait, maybe I have. I'm not sure which Grand Theft Autos I've played because I haven't really played story mode on them. So I'm really sorry I'm repeatedly coming up empty with video game takes for you today. They're just not like... not typically my kind of genre. And on the... like Grand Theft Auto, like when I've played it, I just play like with a bunch of cheat codes, just doing absurd bullshit, basically.
How things on your end?
I just hacked into the center's
So
network.
Leon gets the slapstick horror, actually. Yes, I think there's like, there's one particular fight people will find really unnerving and creepy for Leon, and that's the giant spider. Which again, as I say, playing the hits, it's literally a boss from Resi 1. But otherwise, I think that the... Oh, here it is, okay.
Hey, over here.
You're fine, I appreciate you answering my questions. I asked them about them before, but I don't think you saw them in chat. Oh, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, I don't remember that, so I guess not. Moral Flip says, I've seen a few people mock him chainsawing the latch bolt as it's on his side, but how many doors have gotten locked behind him? And Catgirl Steph says, Buppy isn't brain good. He's excited! He's excited to use the chainsaw!
Okay.
Buppy has a new toy! That's what it is.
Yes, so.
See you soon. I'm Grace.
I can see there is an ad
Ashcroft.
break coming up in 2 minutes.
FBI.
Make sure you are subscribed if you want to skip
doing
the
here?
ads and have ad-free viewing. Also, great opportunity for me to say, if you're enjoying the stream, please consider paying for the stream by donating using command tip.
What does Victor want?
Yes, Twitch has ads.
What?
Unfortunately,
I,
I'm sad to
Grace.
report.
what do you
He
mean?
grabbed you for a reason.
So I think, as far as the politics of this game goes, that opening thing that
That's
says like the U.S.
Counter-Bioterrorism
withdraws
Agency,
from
Take this.
treaty against the proliferation of bio
You might need it.
weapons is
Now go. Get out of here.
is kind of the core, I think, politics to this particular game. But also, there's just there's just not really that much of it.
She won't get away, you know.
You have Twitch Turbo. Is that like you get to skip ads, but you pay the money to Twitch?
Gideon.
Well, if you're giving Bezos all that money, you better tip. you better tip directly to me. If you're giving Bezos a regular subscription.
Why don't we have a little talk?
I love how relaxed Victor is in all scenes. I think it's one of the most effectively creepy Resi villains for exactly that reason. Like, Wesker is so incredibly over the top.
I see your exhibit.
So many of the villains are just like so campy and self-consciously doing like a big, ooh, spooky horror villain performance. And like, Victor is just hanging out. He's just literally there. Literally just chilling. I've just had a thought. How would I know? Do I get a notification or an email about? Oh, okay. I have got an email about the throne thing.
I'll be fine.
I've gotten 2 emails. One says new gifts, and the other one says unable to order your item. That's frustrating. What happens then? I encountered an issue. I find out more on the dashboard. Okay, I'm gonna have to look into that later then. I appreciate that, Overboard. Okay, escape the care center. I have the Requiem with 1 single bullet in it, which is like heavily suggests that Grace should shoot herself. What do I have for now? I have 1 single bullet. I can kill 1 zombie. I can't use Leon's upgrade boxes because they're just for boys. And girls don't get to play with the nice toys. Very frustrating stuff. I have a save room here, I know that. Cool. Cool. Get some green herb, that's good to have. At least we're done with the Shadow Ghost for now. I think part of my hesitance is that, like, one of the main things I would have to say at the moment is just, like, this game is, like, yeah, like, the splitting between the 2 games, it's a bit misogynistic, and, like, my issue with woke media criticism of the style that, like, broadly is where I started my channel out with, is that most of the people doing it don't have really more to say than the most basic level, like, this thing's problematic in this way, this thing's good in this way, that's it. And I don't want to make that kind of content, like, watered down Anita Sarkeesian. I think, like, there is an idea of, like, Anita Sarkeesian's content that people have, which is incredibly uncharitable, and the idea itself is misogynist. But, like, you know, her critiques are actually a bit more in depth than that. But people have this idea, and then they imitate it, and then they wind up, like, just producing, like, just working in the video essay mill, basically. And I don't want to just be like, here's my video about how Resi 9 is a bit misogynist.
No, hold on. No.
Okay, well, at least we got something from that. Always nice to just get stuff when someone dies. Okay. West Wing keycard. Can't do anything with this blood yet. There's blood everywhere. Okay. Echo Baz says, I love Anita Sarkeesian and what she stands for, but she mostly seemed to say real basic stuff. Well, when I say she goes deeper, I mean primarily that, like, I mean that it was well-constructed content for the time because people's understanding was just, like, so unbelievably piss poor. I know, how dare I say gamers piss on the poor. But I think that was really important anyway. What are we doing now? would have helped me out when I first embraced feminism. Yes, exactly. Like, this is the... So the idea that people have is basically, like, they've actually already heard Feminism 101. And then, like... Then they're like, oh, she isn't saying anything new. And it's like, right, but if you hadn't heard it before, she would have been. It would have been actually, like, quite significant and good. If you had heard it. If you, I wonder if I can kill this guy. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jesus.
He's fine? Magnum bullet to the head and he's just fine? Okay, well... Is the chef gonna come through, though? That's gonna be a serious problem for me if he does. Oh, there he is. I'm fucked. I'm absolutely fucked. Everything's fucked. Can I get, like, a different gun, please? Because I really need one at this point. This is really... Yes! Yes, I can! At literally this point. This is exactly the point at which I get this gun. Great. But no ammunition. Fuck. Okay, that's fucked. Bullets? Bullets? Please tell me there are bullets in this. Knife! Hang on a second, I should have checked the... Oh my god. Chat, I've done something really stupid. Like, actually quite embarrassingly dumb. If I would have checked the storage box, I would have an unbreakable knife right now. And now I have a breakable knife. And only 10 bullets. And it didn't have to be like this, chat. She also was talking about all games, not just the latest game that came out. Yes, that's actually a really important point, Morgana. Thank you. It is actually very... Oh, crikey. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, no. Okay. Whew. Okay. Gotcha. Let's go this way. Let's get a map. Let's go this way. Let's not go... Let's go this way. Oh shit, it's the singing zombie. No, 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 no. Yep, yep, yep. Can't do that. That one's for Leon. Okay. Chairman... Okay, alright, that's fine. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, no, exactly. She was talking about, like, loads of media and doing a general, like, a big... Yeah, like, it wasn't just, like, reviewing one game. And, like, I think that's another thing that was bad about, like, Anita Sarkeesian, you know, imitators to some degree. Was that, yeah, it was just like, this is my review of this thing. And that's, yeah, that's not what I want to be doing. If I go into, talk about this game on my channel. Okay, we've opened up a pathway. That's pretty good.
What if I can't get out?
I should go to that box. I should go to that box. They stole this from Left 4 Dead? What, the singing zombie? Chat, please remember if you're enjoying the stream to consider paying for the stream. You can subscribe or share or donate directly using command tip. We're trying to hit 250 on tips today. And I've been streaming for 1 hour 40 now, by the way. Kotetsu, there it is. And I can put this one to nowhere. I can just bin it. Great. Alright. Yeah, I didn't know the singing zombie was from anything else. That's interesting. Okay, this is a good phone notification. This is quite funny. Where are we going? Over here. Okay. What does this say? It's Trump. One of Trump's latest posts. Mules just sent me it, and it says, "The fake news media hates to report how well the United States military has done against Iran, which is totally defeated and wants a deal." Which, like, in the context of him lying his ass off, reads not like totally as in completely, but like very Valley Girl. Like, it's totally defeated and wants a deal, but not a deal that I would accept. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President DJT. Yous have such a fucking cool president. Oh, Christ. Totes, girl. Exactly. Okay, we should be back on the game. Yep. Chat, please tip. Chat. Chat. Oh, I should... One other thing before I carry on. There, it's sorted. Okay, cool. Now I have Kotetsu. I have the unbreakable knife. That's good. And now I can, at least, defeat enemies by very, very tedious attrition, if I need to. Oh shit! I should have opened that when I was round there. Okay. Okay. I think I'm gonna go back round and kill the guy in the well, the chef. I mean, right? Like, he's a chef, obviously. Okay. That's my stab. That's my stab move. That's my move known as stab. And he is here. And I'm trying to not get killed. Challenge, don't die. Oh, he has such a big knife. Dude, that sucks. Dude, can I just... Oh my god, dude. You're gonna leave the knife in him, aren't you? No, okay, that's good. There we go. That's more fucking like it. Oh, he was like two hits from death anyway. Okay, that's fine. Now what do we have in here? Pantry key. Use that and chuck it. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh, more handgun ammo. That's good to have. Magnum ammo. Very good to have. Is that one single bullet again? Cool. Life is so good. Alright. We're back around here. Yep. Get him, girl. Get him. Yeah, we got him. Yeah, we got him. Now we can have the lights on. There we go. Now, why does that say suspicious user? What's that about? Lake Mojave, why is Twitch flagging you as a suspicious user? You seem normal enough to me. Very strange. Hey Artemis, welcome to the stream. Suspicious user, Amogus. Okay. Alright then. Well. Welcome to the stream, suspicious user. Twitch tagged a nasty little freak. Okay, I like your energy. You can stay. There's another light switch here. There we go. There we go. Oh, I can reload this. Which I don't want to use right now. There we go. Do I want to kill her now? Yeah, go on. Whoa! Excuse me! Oh, it's gonna leave the knife in her. For fuck's fucking sake. Buddy! I need that knife! Give me my knife. Give me my knife. I can have the knife, but it'll cost me a ton of bullets. Okay. This is the room with all the blood in, I think? I mean, obviously you can see that, but like... Yeah, the big bathtub full of blood, okay. Having beaten this game once, do you think this one was too heavy on the nostalgia? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's like, it's kind of difficult to assess, right? Because like, your mileage may vary, but at the same time, basically, yes, it does feel just like quite, I don't know. I wish that, it's called Requiem, so what are you gonna do? Yeah, like, don't, dead dove do not eat, you know? I think that what the game does with the franchise and with the characters broadly, like, feels good. But what feels good and what, you know, is good are not necessarily always the same thing. And I gotta stab this guy now. In the butt. Right in the ass. Right in his ass! There we go. There we go. I did it. Oh, he's got a hunting knife. That's kind of fun. Are you guys just entirely not bothered? That's fucking crazy, dude. I can't even get them. They're just set dressing. I can't do shit about those guys. Yeah, it's just like, it's hard to say, having bought a game called Requiem, that it did too much stuff over again. But, yeah, I don't know. Yep, that should do it. Nope, he's still going. Oh, no. Oh, just gotta check. Yeah, okay. It's a very 30th anniversary kinda experience. That's a pretty good way to put it. Artemis says, I do think it rounds out the modern trilogy quite well. It becomes like 7 is a sequel to 1, 8 is a sequel to 4, and 9 is a sequel to... Is that meant to be saying... It says 8 is a sequel to 6, but do you mean 9 is a sequel to 6? And also, like, I don't really want... I don't agree, and B, I don't want a sequel to 6. Like, 6 was just complete shit. Like, just such a bad game. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I don't really agree. I think that, like, it feels most of all to me like it's doing the original trilogy stuff over again. Like, there's the giant spider. It's literally in Raccoon City. I don't know, just loads of stuff. Just loads of stuff feels very pointedly original trilogy-ish. Discard the hunting knife. I don't need it. Is that a warped door? Yeah. Okay. Okay. It's the first modern game to acknowledge Leon's best friend, the zombified president of the United States, and Tricell. I know about Tricell. At what point does it acknowledge that Leon's best friend is the zombified president of the United States? I don't remember that at all. Okay. All of that is sealed off. Chairman's office. Gallery, handgun ammo. Okay. Well, I will get into all those doors eventually, because I am the master of unlocking. Stab her in the butt, stab her in the butt. Then she screams and everything is terrible. Oh my god. I'm gonna lose my knife. So, just... Babe, have you tried just, like, not leaving the knife in whoever you stab? Like, 'cause it's just so... Okay, you know what? Oh, that was a good spin. That was a great spin, babe. She's got so much style, you know? Am I gonna die now? Oh, dude, come on. There we go. And recovery item. And that I don't have. You just throw something at me? That's so rude. Zombies aren't supposed to throw. They're supposed to catch. Hitting me. Chat, please remember to subscribe and cheer and donate directly using command tip if you're enjoying the stream. Because I need your support. I need money to live and enjoy life and to do the things that I like doing and buy myself little treats. As a certified kitten cat, I need treats to live. I mean, I think there's a lot to say about the mechanics. Sorry, it's just hit me, like, I don't know if I might know this combination. Is it? $10, $30, $80? Absolutely not. Is it? Fuck that up so bad. Is it 80, 30, 10? No. That was stupid. Okay. Looking at my guns for a second. This one is strictly better in every way. Okay. Unequip. Equip. Oh shit, I can't just dump guns on the run? Okay. That's fine, I guess. What am I using right now? This one. That's the new one. That's Grace's one. Okay. I think that, like... So one thing is, there are item unlocking puzzles in this game, which I love. I love puzzles. Puzzles is like my overall favorite part of Resident Evil games. I wish that more horror games would take notes from their puzzles, which like ultimately. Lake Mojave, thank you so much for the 5 tier 1 gift subs to people in the community. So Artemis, Good Stuff, Haif Eilard, Audrey Stardust, and Dr. Dr. Banyard, you now all have tier 1 subscriptions. You can now use Sophie from Mars emotes all over Twitch. You have access to my astrophotography, which I've put into little space emotes that you can use there. And you also have Kitty, for the sake of saying I'm going Kitty mode. Thank you so much, Lake Mojave. I really appreciate that. Have a great day. Yeah, I think that, like, what was I saying? I love the puzzles, and I wish that other horror games would take notes from Resident Evil's classic puzzles because they rule. And I wish that Resident Evil Requiem would sometimes take a bit more of a cue from Resident Evil's classic puzzles, because like there's a whole bunch of like coin stuff in this game. There's a I don't know if you've seen, chatters who haven't played this game, but like I've been collecting antique coins as I've been running through the chronic care center, and like it actually, oh shit, okay, I can't take the pencil, I haven't got any space. God, that's frustrating. You know what, guys, you know what, there we go. And like, I don't like currency and stuff. I want to escape the world of money when I play video games. I might be being a bit like, I don't know. Oh, how am I supposed to use this? This is crazy. Okay, there we go. That does it. That'll do it. That'll do it. This is making me jiggle. This is so silly. Okay. Has it worked? No. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is so hard to do with a controller. Why have they done this? This is the worst way to do this. Oh my god. I've lost my charging cable. The rest of the stream is just going to be me doing this at this rate. I did it! Okay. Moon, sun, star, moon. Cool. But I won't be able to get the thing yet because I am already carrying moon, sun, star, moon. I'm already carrying too many items. So, I go to the item I'm carrying, I examine it, I open it, I get, what is it, a ruby? Fantastic. And then I need to go place that where it belongs, and that ruby lives in the doorway, I think downstairs? So there's currency, right? So the antique coins, you spend them to get like upgrades, and you choose which things to spend on what. And ultimately, I don't know, just like there were puzzles in classic Resident Evil in the style of game that this one is, right? Because this one's using the what do you call it? The labyrinth, the mansion format, like. The Chronic Care Center is very clearly a mansion in the same way that the Spencer Mansion, the RPD, would I group anything else together with it, actually? Spencer Mansion and RPD for sure. Oh, you know what? The Baker family home in Resi 7. Is very much a mansion in the same way. And one of these, basically. And yeah, like, the ways that you get items that are very important to character progression and mechanical progression and, like, effectively power-ups or whatever in all those other games, yeah, they're not about currency. And, like, the easily citable advantage for currency is that it's great that people get to choose what they're going to spend their points on or whatever. But like, I actually think that this is somewhere where it works against everything else going on in the story, because like I think rules that like the game is often incredibly ruthless with you, and it's just like, tough shit, man, this is what you're getting. There's even like an element of choice. You know what you could compare it to? There is an element of choice in Resi 2, in the armory. When you get you get 2 spare keys, right? So if people don't know this, in the armory in Resi 2, the keypad You just have to enter the appropriate number in order to open its severed hand with the East Wing keycard. Yay! There's a keypad, and you just have to press the appropriate numbers, 101 up to 209, to open the different lockers and get the shit that's inside the lockers. And there's a bunch of really cool stuff inside the lockers, but because keys 2 and 3 are missing, you will basically get all the stuff from the lockers. You are guaranteed to get them provided you get the spare keys, but you'll get them in 3 rounds. You'll get 104 through to 9. You'll get 201, 202, and 204 to 9, but not 203. And then finally you'll get 103 and 203. And that's when you'll have everything, right? And like just basic puzzle there. And it has a little bit of choice in it because you can choose to get 103 before you get the 20 stuff if you want to. And that's just an evolving puzzle that gives you different upgrades and different useful items at different times depending on how you play the game. And like there's flexibility in there and there's some choice involved, and I think that's really cool, without devolving into just points that you spend. I'm not a fan of the antique coins. I don't think that's a good use of like puzzle style mechanics here. Okay, those 2 guys have gone missing. That's probably good news, actually. Are they around this corner? Where are they then? But yeah, Grace is playing a sequel to the original trilogy, Resi 1, 2, and 3. Leon is playing a sequel to Resi's 4, 7, and 8, I think. Okay. And now I have the keycard to the East Wing, so I can go straight down here, and I thought I saw something move in the big entry hole for a second. Mm-hmm. I should probably save, right? Yeah, I should probably save. Where are we now? Okay. Ooh, I missed a green herb. In the parlor. Okay. And some scrap, but I actually can't craft anything now. So scrap is not very important to me right this second. Also, we will be in this section for quite a while. Basically, this is just the way... Yeah, like, I think that a lot of Resi games spend a long time in their... What the fuck, man? A lot of Resi games spend a long time in their opening area, establishing, like, this as the main thing that the game is doing, the main thing people will remember in the game and take away from it. So, like... I guess Castle Dimitrescu is the like analogous thing for Resident Evil Village. The police station for Resident Evil 2 and 3, like you spend quite a while in there, and but then you progress to the underground facility and stuff. They're just trolling me all the time with empty drawers. Ooh, it's the spooky. Okay, all right. This is where this is something original actually I do really like. It's the all the blood testing stuff. The blood crafting is very wacky in a camp and very classically Resi but also original way. So you haven't seen any of it yet, but you're about to, because there's gonna be a, oh, for fuck's sake, because there's gonna be a device I can use shortly once I've gotten it. That will allow me to extract blood and do stuff with blood. But there's like a mini game on the computer. There's a mini game in here that you play, doing various blood stuff, and it's I think it's quite fun. Let's go explode one of these guys. Yeah, cool. So the hemolytic injector is a thing you inject into zombies or, well, zombies moving or not, and it completely explodes them, and this means that they can't come back later as a mutant zombie, which is a whole other terrible and nasty thing. And they've got a guy here who's missing his organs and has a bunch of tubes and pipes inside. You have to, like, assemble this guy and then kill him to get his wristband. It's the whole thing. Where is the blood minigame? Alright, I'm going for gold. I love just, like, making up a combination and sticking with it. This is definitely going to work at some point. It's definitely going to pay off for me. Chat, are you still there? Chat, please talk to me. You can just chat about whatever, you know. It doesn't have to be Resident Evil. I'm just not going to be able to maintain Steam just talking about this one topic, especially with no interaction. You can just tell me how your week is going, if that's appealing. I hope everyone's having a nice weekend. Okay. Is this the bit with the blood? Yeah, okay, this is the bit with the blood, like the blood analyzer minigame. Okay. So presumably this is also the bit where I get the blood extractor. Is this it? Blood extractor, blood collector, that's what it's called, yeah. Cool. And I take this thing here to the analyzer. Yes. Turned off my heating start of March, getting cold again though. What's the thing people are referencing a bunch at the moment? Fool's Spring? Fool's Spring is the warm period just after winter, where everyone gets like really excited that it's going to be warm from now on, and it's not going to be warm from now on. It's going to be warm for 2 seconds. I have also turned off my heating, and I'm also way too cold. Okay. Cool. I really need a healing item. Done a good bit of exercising this week. I'm glad to hear that, Valerie. Was also at the member defense meeting for my tenants union. That's pretty cool. What tenants union you with? Just finished cooking, now the stream is lagging. Okay, chat, that's kind of serious. Is the stream lagging for anyone else? Because, like, I'm running 2 quite heavy programs that might make my computer bad, and if this is a serious problem that's, like, affecting a lot of people's viewing. I won't be able to do Resi as the gaming stream regularly, I think, because like the this is on like the like very low graphics settings. Vord says not lagging, that's good. Valerie says living rent in Scotland. I actually don't know anything about them. I know like okay, I'm gonna do some organizer gossip for a second, and everyone's just gonna have to forgive me. But like something very funny I know from, as it were, behind the scenes. I know from people who went to TWT, because I didn't go last year. But I know that LIU pulled together basically a ton of tenants unions and were like, we should do a British federated tenants union all together. And like, firstly, there were already... Look, I love LIU. I love lots of people in LIU. One of my best friends is like a big-time organizer with them. Firstly, one of the other tenants union people was just immediately like, "There's a world tenants federation. Why don't you just join that? Why does it have to be a British one?" And secondly, they included CATU, the Irish tenants union. Chat. They tried to tell Irish people they were British. It's a bit dire. It's rough out here, chat. It's so dire. Okay. I think I just saw on the map before. Morgana says, "Oh, mama." Yeah, it's really bad. Mule mentioned this in his Discord. Yeah. Fair enough. No, it's just kind of an example of like London activist brain. Like, there are just like, look, I'm a London leftist, so like everything I say here is meant to be said, A, with love, and B, with the acknowledgement that I am definitely susceptible to London leftist brain as well. But just like, there is a really serious there's a really serious danger of people thinking that like if they've set up their organizing or their org even to be like really strong basically in one area of London, and it's usually northeast London, then like it's ready to ship out to the rest of the entire world, and not just ship out to the rest of the entire world, but like rather than even focusing on the rest of London, like ship out to the rest of the UK and be like transplanted there without the local community building it up themselves. And it's like it's pretty, I don't know, like I don't love it. With the history of what the English are like, but especially like, what was I looking for? Scrap is in the pantry. Okay. Like, I love the hub. I organize and volunteer at the harm reduction hub. I really want there to be more hubs. I would like there to be as many harm reduction hubs as possible. And I'm really hyped that there are going to be more, and that like more are popping up. But like a second one I'm aware of is in Hackney, and the hub is in Bethnal Green. And for non-Londoners, like that's just basically the same place. Like that's essentially like they're right on top of each other. And it's like, okay, like something cool is being attempted here. But is it being achieved? It's a little hard to say. I'm going to inject a big guy because I really don't want this guy coming back. I've been caught out by fools/false spring before as a gardening person. Potato plant's foliage dies off within hours after touching snow/frost. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. That must have been really distressing. I how it's been affecting me and my like daily life and hobbies is that I obviously really into astrophotography and using my telescope, and it's been like such an intensely cloudy winter, and the first 2 months of 2026 there was just no clear skies here at all, and I don't want to just go around getting all the blood. Also, I think I might have maximum amount of blood already. Yeah, I do. Okay, I should just leave. What am I saying? Oh yeah, completely cloudy skies. Very frustrating. And then like there have been a couple of days where it's been nice, and I've tried to pack so much into the one day. Like when it's sunny during the day, I'm like, oh my god, we have to go places, we have to do things, we have to run around. Then it's clear at night, I'm like, oh my god, we have to use the telescope. Ultimately, like, until there is a sustained clear season, I'm not going to get like much more astrophotography done, because like a huge part of astrophotography is just like extending the period that you're pointing the telescope at the thing you want to see for. That's like actually quite important. So just like getting tiny glimpses when a clear patch happens to be passing over is actually not a viable strat as much as I want it to be. But today it was really clear, actually, in a really nice way as well. What is it going to be? Already tried that. I am making shit up here. Oh, fuck yes. Oh, it's coins. Okay, that's fine. Today it was like clear in the afternoon, and I was hanging out with my wife, and we were just like chilling while it was pretty clear outside, and the difference in feeling between like chilling out and it's like nice outside, so it feels like you've chosen to stay in and chill, rather than the feeling of like being forced to stay inside because it's miserable outdoors. Oh, it's big. It's big and it's nice. Okay, I need the wristband to be able to get in there. Don't have the wristband yet. I'm going to have to go through the isolation ward area. Cool. But not through the isolation ward yet, because I also need the wristband to be able to do that. Oh, Christ. Okay. I hate that dude. Oh, Christ. Oh my god, that's so big. That's such a big saw. What? Oh no. Resi characters' ability to not reload when you're really, really sure they are reloading, second to none. Just absolutely, like, a very special talent they have. Oh, hell yeah, med injector, let's go. Alright. Cool. Nice. So from the southern hemisphere, my area had no power all day because the unseasonable high temperatures melted one of the substations. Oh my god, that's crazy. You're in the southern hemisphere? I never knew that before, I think. Maybe I did. Maybe I didn't, I forgot. I'm sorry if that's the case. Phantom bullets in the ghost chamber do no damage. True. Okay. Now we're going up here, and I've got plenty of room in my inventory because the wristband. I remember the wristband is actually up here. Yeah, that's cool. And ooh, I should save. There's a yep. Cool. Chat, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 20 minutes now. So just please remember that if you're enjoying the stream, consider paying for the stream by subscribing or cheering or donating directly using command tip. One take I really wanna... Okay. One take that I will put in a video if I do make Resi Mania Requiem is I would really love I have a particular, like... I think this is fanfic, right? I think what I'm about to do is fanfic. And that's unfortunate. And it's not like how I would usually approach media analysis. But also I did a quite generally popular Resident Evil analysis series that people were really super into. And I avoided doing it across any of that, so maybe I've earned it for myself a little bit. So here's my fanfic. I would really like the next Resi to be very psychological horror focused in a way that I think the series has not really been so far. Oh, here he is. There's the boy. Yep. Oh my god. Here I thought I talked about being South African too often. Oh, you're South African. That's crazy. Oh my god. What a guy. What a man, what a man, what a man. Okay. What am I doing here? I am getting this antique coin. Smashing this vase. Getting a green hub. Yes, please. Yes, please. I'm running through here. Opening this door. And escaping. We love escaping. No! Oh, come on. I have one bullet left. Chat, it's getting a bit dire. Oh! Nah, I got him, it's okay. Use! There we go, I can put the blood directly in. That's good. And use lockpick, and I've used it for lockpick. The Beneviento fetus all grown up. Yeah, I think so. This is funny timing, actually, saying this, because like the no, I don't want to use the hemolytic injector on him. I very, very specifically want to use it on Chunk, who is where right now? Is he this way? Does he go this way? There he is. Okay. See you, Morgana. Thanks for hanging out. It's been nice to have you. I would like for the Resi, like Resi 10, whatever, to... Oh, she's gonna take my fucking knife. Oh, no. No. You can't do this. You can't be serious. Fuck's sake. Okay, push. Can I have my knife, please? Oh. Give me back my knife. And I missed with that as well. I'm sucking ass at this. God damn. Wow, just miss every single shot. Sure. 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 Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Please give me my knife. 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 Did I get my knife? Yes. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We're okay. Beneviento. Right. The franchise has used some psychological horror elements before. In particular, Ethan with the whole spooky baby thing was very pronounced, and like there was a whole, like, he's been dosed, like he's been given something and he's hallucinating in that. And I thought that was pretty cool. Like, I think, you know, it's pretty interesting to have like a horror protagonist fighting hallucinations, like fighting their own minds or whatever. Ad break in 5 minutes. Subscribe now for ad-free viewing. And I thought that was cool. And I think the next time that the franchise has come close to doing psychological horror stuff in a similar vein was in this game with the shadow ghost that we just saw. Like having the aspect of like stay in the light is safe. Don't okay, I gotta leave this. That's quite frustrating. Where's the blood lab? Just up there. So I go up and around. Okay. Yeah, you know, I thought that was quite cool. The fear of the dark stuff, playing with a very primal, very like childhood fear for a lot of people. I think that was really cool. I just my problem is I think far too much about the lost Resi 4, like the version of Resi 4 that was like in development hell and never got made, where Leon is like wandering around a big haunted mansion and fights the villain Hook Hand Cardor. And I really want to play that game. And I think because I really want to play that game, I always veer towards this idea of like, oh, what if Resident Evil had like ghosts? What if it had ghosts, and what if it had you have to fight hallucinations? I think that would be really cool. Oh, that dude's having a bad time. Oh, now he's just back in his cycle animation. Okay. I gotta get him with 3 hemolytic injectors. That's so many. Yeah, I just think it would be cool to have yeah, like ghosts, spiritual stuff. Someone fighting hallucinations, like fighting shit that isn't really there. I think would be interesting. I think that's the whole thing I'm saying right now. Blood lab is back up this way if I want to analyze this next sample. Oh, he's also up this way. That sucks. Can I open this yet? Is this level 2 or level 1? Level 2. Okay. Yeah. Come get me. Give me a Resi Evil game where we're actively turning and that affects the gameplay. That's a crazy idea. God damn. Yeah, I mean, I think that was like that also was part of the general vibe of what they were thinking about with this version of Resi 4 that never got made. After I described it to my partner Abby, she showed me what's it called? Insomnia, the Insomnia games. And like the ways that dark and hallucinations and like big graphical effects like affect the gameplay based on just what a core mechanic that is basically. Is he gonna come this way if I'm here? He probably is. Please turn. No, okay, fine. I'll go wait over here. That's fine. Yeah, no way. Fine. Got to kill. Hi. Oh, for fuck's sake, is he coming back again? Please go round the corner. No, he's coming back again. I'm just trying to get to the blood lab, dude. But yeah, given that, like, I don't know. Given that, like, zombie horror is trying in the first place to play with, like, some aspect of, like, rot and perversion, and this could be you, this stuff could happen to you, you know. Buddy, there already is, like, arguably a bit of a psychological element going on in the first place. And I just think it would be cool to, like, yeah, lean incredibly hard into that. Also, like, we've barely started this game, but, like, later on in the game, like, various stuff happens. Ooh, okay. Okay, how am I gonna do this? Oh, if I just go to the edges, it'll... No, hang on. If I do it like 1, 2, there we go, did it. I can now make a med injector and ammo for the Magnum. That's crazy. Okay, so in my current inventory, I have rare metal, so I should be able to get more blood and then make that. Okay. Do I have blood on me right now? No. Okay. That's fine. There's a green herb there. That's cool. There's a scrap. Got a blood bag for me? Nice. Cool. So now I could make a med injector. Very cool. Ooh, hello. Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay. There's lots of interesting items all at once. Okay, I need to get some blood so that I can use the blood to use up the rare metal I have at the moment. Then I'll be able to... Hey, look, Anne. Good to see you. I was just telling a story earlier. I was just telling a story earlier that I think you would have really enjoyed. It's a shame you missed it. Sadly, I cannot repeat a single word that I say on stream or I'll die instantly. I don't know why I'm saying so much shit today. What were we saying? There's a green herb there. There's some blood over there. Fine, I'll go around. I'm being very maximalist with, like, crafting in this run. I don't know, it kind of feels nice. Blood is around here. Went to see Scarlet earlier. I thought it was pretty good. What is Scarlet? Okay. Lots of blood over the other side. Let's go that way. Anyway, stuff will happen later on in this game, which basically sets up the claim that bioweapons are done, or they will kind of reset the status quo a little bit or whatever, in a way that should make it so that, like, yeah, like, bioweapons are not just, like, all over the world of Resident Evil anymore. And, like, if that is going to be the case, then that sets up, I think, a great opportunity to play with, like, I don't know. What if they use other kinds of weapons, like drugging, you know, like the protagonist gets drugged and is, like, hallucinating shit and, like, having a crazy time, and it's like, you know, that kind of psychological action, psychological horror. I think that would be cool. That's my take. Inevitably, they are going to go back around to more biological weapons. Sorry, I just gotta stab this guy right in the... Yeah, just reach right in there. Get his blood. Oh, there's another security point there. Ultimately, like, it's a zombie franchise, and they're gonna bring back zombies. There are gonna be more zombies. There are gonna be more bioweapons, because that's what Resident Evil, or Biohazard, to give it its original name, is about. But at the same time, like, I just think that, yeah, like, it would be very interesting to explore. It would just be very interesting to explore if, like, if the weapons at the start of the next game were very psychological in focus, even if even if it's ultimately like just a long, slow burn build up to when there are going to be zombies again. I think that would be fun. And there's my fan fiction. Thank you for listening. I'm pretty sure I've spent like 20 minutes describing that piecemeal because I've been distracted by zombies. Oops. Okay, and do I go get more blood? I have 70 blood right now. It would be more useful for me to go back around there, go get the items in there, and this green herb as well, I think. Though if I went to the bathroom with the blood tub on the way, people who are tuning into the stream at this point, this must be the most bizarre shit possible. Anyway, I gotta go to the blood tub. Scarlet's the new movie from Mamoru Hosoda, director of Belle, Summer Wars, The Girl Who Leapt Through Time, and Digimon the Movie, amongst others. Gender-swapped Hamlet goes on a rampage of revenge in hell, meets a paramedic who thinks she should try empathy. That's a hell of a plot. Okay. I actually don't know any of the other movies, except Digimon the Movie, that you mentioned, but like, that's an interesting time. Okay. Going up this way. We're going into the bathroom. We're going around here. And we're getting a little bit of blood out of the blood tub. Blood tub! If you write that fan fiction, I'd read it. No, I just mean like this is my, like, wish casting or whatever. I just like I look down on it because I'm a deeply snobby person and I'm trying to overcome that in myself. But I consider it to be like quite a low form of media analysis to just be like, I think they should do this with the franchise. And like, by low, I guess I mean accessible. Like, I guess I mean lots of people get to be able to just say, I think they should do this with the franchise. And that's like a good thing to, it's good when everyone gets to be able to express opinions. I just think it's like, it's best done when it's like self-conscious and people are going, I think they should do this with the franchise and here's why I think that, and construct a reasoned argument that along the way hopefully tells us something about like what the franchise is and like why it would be good to do those things and so on. I don't know. I didn't open the cabinet? Which cabinet? Oh no. Where did I not open the cabinet? The filing room. You mean the big wooden one? That's got a warped door. I can't open that because that's because of the warped door. Only Leon can open that when he goes through this area as well. That's okay. It's okay that I didn't do that. I'm excusing myself. I'm giving myself a presidential pardon. Okay, chat. I think I'm gonna go for probably less than an hour more at this point because I don't want to like be up all night, especially like I had a stream yesterday and I've got Red Planet tomorrow. So I'm just highlighting that now. If you're enjoying the stream, please do tip. If you hit £100 in tips, if we hit 250 today, I'll add on another game stream for next weekend, so we'll carry this on next week. If not, the next gaming stream will be next month, because of the goal hit yesterday. I hope everyone's having a good time though. Leon aura farming by opening unopenable cabinets. Because he's a man and he's big and tough. It's just like they're doing this all the time. Just like, he's a big tough man. He can do the thing. It does actually bother me. Hey, Morgana. Okay, I have scrap. I have this thingy. That's good. I have this. I don't have this thingy because I don't have enough slots. Can I do anything about that right now? Use scrap. Make hemolytic injector. Use this thing. Oh, I don't even have enough blood. Alright, I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go analyze this other sample. And then I'll be able to actually use the... Okay, here we go. I really like this minigame, by the way. Also, I remember this one was the trickiest one of the set. So what am I going to do here? 4 steps to change this. I think if we start with this one and it turns those ones into squares, and then we do the middle one, and the middle one will turn 5 things into circles and 2 circles into squares. And now I've got 2 moves. I do one of them here, and one of them here. There we go. Did it! Cool. And now I can go back and get the other thing that I couldn't pick up before, because I deposited an item. I can now make steroids and stabilizer. And I do that by going here and saying... Oh, I just have to collect tons of blood, okay. Oh. My blood collector isn't big enough to actually do that right now. Huh. That's a bit crazy. But I have just realized I have a hemolytic injector and Chunk is nearby. So I can go and inject Chunk for the 3rd and final time. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Like, I know it would be crazy if, like, Resident Evil came back for game number 10 in the main series, which would be game number, like, 20-something, 25 in total, and did something completely new and, like, totally innovative, and it blew everyone's minds. But stranger things have happened, and, like, Resi 7, like, completely resurrected the franchise after it died a horrible, painful death with Resi 6. Like, I think it could happen. I wonder if Chunk prefers sub-Q or intramuscular. That's pretty funny.
Well, at least it's easier to walk around now.
Okay, well, that's Chunk now. Can I collect the blood? I get an antique coin. I get an antique coin for killing him. Yay! I love to be compensated for murder. Like the game has two point systems basically, and the one is location locked, and it's the antique coins in here that Grace collects, and the other one is not location locked, and it's just Leon just gets points for killing. And I think people just like, if a game overall is really good, like people will just give it a free pass on a lot of shit, and I just like... Okay, the Ukrainian military are actually using a gamified points system where people literally get points that they can spend literally on equipment upgrades and more shit for their unit that they earn points by killing. Like, they've gamified war very deliberately to incentivize that people, just kill more and, like, engage in, like, drone warfare in a detached way. And that's fucking horrifying. And, like, the fact that they've done it is both downstream and upstream of video games where you get points to kill, right? Like it comes from that, but like the unavoidable thing about now about making video games, living in the real world and making video games where you get points to kill that you then spend on equipment upgrades, etc., is that you are doing the thing that they've really put into real life warfare that's absolutely fucking horrifying. And oh my god, buddy, that's not cool. Come on now. You weren't alive before. I'd really like if you went back to that state. There we go. Yep, and blood. Yay, blood! That's crazy making about the Ukraine murder points. Yeah, isn't it? Like, this is what I mean. Like, that's really deeply nasty. That's a nasty thing that, like, I wish didn't exist in the world. And unfortunately, it does. And what are we gonna do about that? Make video games where you get points for killing people, I guess, and spend those points on equipment upgrades, I guess. Great. What a wonderful, wonderful situation we're all in. Okay. I must have not yet used the wristband the maximum number of times, because if I had, then it would have thrown away the tier 1 wristband, I think. I think that's how it works. Okay, we're gonna go left because it's quicker. No. We're gonna go right because I can get blood on the way. Sophie, whoa? What? Valerie, I don't understand. Morgana says, I am a staunch no XP from monsters TTRPG GM. Yeah, I do think that's a good and healthy thing to do for your players. Like, make sure that, like, actually, like, murder, like, killing is an experience. Like, I think that, like, violence is an experience. I think that, like, for one thing, if you wanted to, like, think about, like, what experience points mean in a world and a setting, like, one thing you could definitely do is, like, these experience points go towards things that are like the experience that you had to do them. You get more good at, or perhaps more set in, like, doing the particular kind of thing you've been doing a lot of. That's one thing. And secondly, some experiences, yeah, you get more experience to that thing. And also it's traumatic. And, like, that absolutely is the case for doing doing violence, and has been acknowledged for most of human history. And now they're using technology to, like, distance people from the natural horror of the job they're doing. I don't know. The point system thing, it's just really nasty. Like, it's just really, really nasty. And, like, yeah, I don't know. Okay, Valerie. Take some deep breaths, maybe. Open a window and feel the cool night air. I don't know. Bar and lounge, and there's a green herb over there. And I thought I had killed everyone. I hope I've killed everyone. We'll see. Where is that green herb? Oh, that's it. Cool. And safe combo. Okay, let's invent a safe combo again. 80. No, this is the same one I've been doing. I'm just doing the same one again. This is no good. Okay. Let's go 10, 80, 30. I remember that 10, 80, and 30 are in some... Yes! Okay, cool. I remember that they were in some combination that you read on a note somewhere, and I was just trying to remember, like, I was trying to just, like, put them together in some direction and order combination, and I finally lucked out on it. It's good. Life is good. Never kill yourself. You will remember the safe combination eventually. I can make a med injector, and that's good. And much better than just having a green herb. Blood, there is enough blood around, I think, that it's effectively limitless. Okay. It's scrap and rare metal and the other resources you craft with that are more limited. That is a locked drawer. Okay. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's the quartz, and I never picked it up. That's cool. Okay. Blood? This is just blood? Yeah, I'll get some blood. So yeah, that's a mechanical critique I would venture of Resident Evil 9. Like, too many points mechanics in a way that I think is genuinely quite detrimental to the game and its its cohesion with the franchise. I do wish also that just like, I don't know, spending points into an upgrade and purchase system for weaponry as Leon. I'm in the minority. I've got the unpopular opinion in that, like, I think that Leon! I think that Leon's best game like inventory interactions were all in the space of
Yes, I need 2 more.
Resi 2, where everything was puzzles. I just thought that was better. Yeah. We're back in the parlor. We're spending the last coins. Here we go. Yep, 1 more coin. And this manual will let me extract more blood, which increases my blood collector capacity. Cool. Override manual. Fantastic. Now I can get more blood. Now I'll be able to make steroids or what's it called? Stabilizer out of the empty injector that I have. Then I'll use up the empty injector. That's good. Empty slot now because I don't need the antique coins anymore. Okay, so I should go get more blood. 2 birds with 1 stone. I can go down to where the girl in the cell is. She's called Emily, but you don't know that yet. Maybe you do know that. I actually can't remember. And I can also... So I can go down there. There'll be probably a little cutscene. And I can also... Are these? What? Okay. And I can also get some blood at the same time. Hey, lesbian Charmander. Lovely to have you here. Boys play shooty, girls play escape rooms, but wouldn't Leon be not a puppy, but not a lion? What?
You're the lady from before.
I don't quite understand, Morgana. But Leon just is like very dog-brained, and it's commented on explicitly in character dialogue, and also Capcom has given player upgrades that let you
That's not what I meant.
Oh, do they put the... No, it must be...
It's not my fault.
Because you can't third person Ethan. Yeah, it must be Leon. Capcom has included a bonus where you can give Leon a little like wagging tail and stuff. It's extremely well known that Leon is a puppy boy. Also, in this game, there is a scene where Leon is chased by a pack of giant mutant wolves, and it's framed as a fight scene, but the way it plays out is really much more like he is running with a pack. And it's just beautiful. Like, it's just like... I need it on a t-shirt or something. Like, he's driving on a big motorcycle, and he's like... It's wonderful.
I'm just gonna...
Economies of any kind just make games more annoying and less fun. It's implementing FOMO into a single-player game. Yeah, I just think that, like, the FOMO... As well, I think the FOMO could be a product of, like, the game choosing to withhold something from you rather than, like, shunting the choice onto you in a way that I find really unpleasant. Just like, oh, well, I didn't spend my points on this thing, I spent them on this thing. So I've made a decision and now I have to own that decision. Versus, like, I solved the puzzle in this way versus that way, and I can't have those things yet because the puzzle has deliberately... Like, the puzzle has limited me. That's what the puzzle has done to me. And that feels appropriate in a game that's, like, you know, doing some puzzle survival horror because, like, yeah, shit's hard. It's hard to, you know... I think it works. So I should go to the area where I'm supposed to... I should go to the upstairs area. I haven't explored the conference room yet. That's what it is. To get there, I need to go through here and around those stairs. Okay, cool. I know what to do now. That makes it more rewarding to outsmart the game if possible, like with Pathologic. Yeah, there's just, like, a certain amount of, like, games... I have written extensively in Resimania about the economy of the game. About the economies of the Resi games, the games in the franchise. And they are really well managed and careful. And there's a lot of careful thought that's gone into this one, as with the others, that makes it good. And then they've just kind of shoved a bunch of points at you. And the points just feel like that. They feel like a shove. They feel like a shrug. They feel like the game is just saying, like, yeah, here's a point system. You know. Like in games. You know points from video games? Yeah, it's points. That's what it is. Enjoy your points. I hate it. I really hate it. Oh, this bit. Dude, this bit sucks. This bit's hard as fuck. Okay. What do I have? I do have a Magnum. I have 9 shots in my handgun. I have the Katetsu. Okay. Potato de Farofa, welcome to the stream. It's lovely to have you here. As a gamer, I need the high score. That's the thing. Resi has a scoring system. Scoring is fine. I don't see an issue with scoring. That's entirely Resi and entirely within the logic and world of Resi. When you beat the game faster with fewer saves, the game gives you a higher score. That's fantastic. When the Resi 2 and 3 remakes came out and they'd done, like, if you beat the game super fucking fast, you can Sorry, look, and I just saw a message about Joe being a wrong'un. You beat the game super fast with fewer saves, you get an S+ tier. That's delightful. That's very rewarding. Points? Nah. Like, it just gives into, like, a very, like, yeah, currency-ish logic of gameplay that I think is really ultimately disappointing. Oh, there she is. Hello. Hello. Got her. Right.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like, currency feels obvious to us because of capitalist realism. Like, we live in a world dominated by money, dominated by capital, and, like, I don't know about anyone else, but I do some amount of gaming because I want escapism. Because I want to step into a different logic where my life is not dominated by the same points system that exists in real life. And yeah, whenever I run into a currency system in video games, nah, you know? Like, look, okay. In Resi 2, okay, for example, something you have to do is find a, what is it? You have to find someone's notebook that contains a sequence of images that open up a weird puzzle statue that gives you a medallion that is one of 3 from the same kind of puzzle statue that slot into a big statue base that will reveal a hidden passageway. You have to get a book that seems like can't be opened and read as a book and has a weird like imprint in the front of it, and you have to figure out that the imprint is the shape of a hand that matches a hand that goes in a hand on a statue in like one of the storage rooms of the police station. You have to get a gem and fit it into a scepter, and then give the scepter to the statue as well, so it has the book and the scepter, and then you'll be able to get stuff from it. And like putting all of that stuff together means that the items which are taking up your very limited inventory slots, like that's the economy of the game, and the economy of the game is like deeply intertwined with the puzzles and the progression in a frustrating at times, given that you also need to be able to shoot zombies, but also like deeply rewarding way. And next to all of that stuff, like antique coins, and like Leon has a special tracker on his wrist that like gives him more points for shooting more zombies, and he can spend the points on a better gun. It's just so disappointing. Like, it's just give me a puzzle side quest that I could easily miss, but I'll be rewarded for noticing it's there, and make that the way that I get the Magnum, or the shotgun, or the sniper rifle, or whatever. I just like, it's a letdown to me that they've done it not only in the Leon Bang Bang Shooty Pew Pew game that exists, that is one of the 2 games within this game, but they've done it within the Grace game, which is the scary survival horror puzzle game as well. Like, they've put them in both. There's the antique coins and the points system, and the points system is a little bit morally repugnant to me because of the stuff, like I said, like there are real people in this world right now being shot by drones, piloted by guys who get points for their death, right? Like, this is a real world sentence now. 5 points for a kill. And that should revolt you, right? That should be deeply repulsive to anyone who hears it. And it changes what it means to put points for kills in a game. But all of that said, and put over here, little pin in it, all of that said, it's fitting in an action game. Leon is a cowboy, he's an action hero, he's a cop, whatever, he's the Secret Service guy, he's the best friend of the president, he's seen it all, and he's back for one last adventure. Fine, there's a killing points system. But the coins, just like, I know they can do better than this. I've seen them do better than this. It's a letdown. That's it. That's it. I'm done ranting. I'm done ranting now. Thank you for listening. Please subscribe and share and donate directly using command tip. I think we'll go for about half an hour more, if that's okay, everyone. Please do get tips in. They help me to afford nice things, which I think everyone deserves, but I, have to advocate for myself. My therapist said so. So please send me money. I will spend it on having a therapist. But yeah, no, seriously, this is work. I am doing a job right now. It's really nice to get paid for your job. And I've had like £5 in tips so far this stream, and it's been 3. Actually, no, there was the throne tip as well. I've had like £10 in tips so far this stream for 3 hours of streaming. And I know I'm playing a video game, but like, please tip if you're enjoying the stream. Thank you. Oh, and VOD viewers as well. If you're enjoying this, if you've been waiting to watch me play Resident Evil, and you're catching up on the VOD, you can also do in the links down below. And nobody needs to apologize for not being able to afford to tip. No, don't worry about that if that's something you're feeling you need to say. Okay, I'm back onto the game here. Right. That's Bullet. That's Bullet. She has blood. That's good. She probably has an antique coin for me as well. Oh wow, an antique coin. I'm sure glad I killed this extra tough enemy to get the reward of the antique coin. Wow. Wow. Can't tip anymore. I hope you get lots of tips from the others, which also means I can't make dirty jokes in the tip text, which is tragic, frankly. Aww. I'm sorry for your loss, Valerie. We are a community here, of course, so I'm sure that if you tell another chatter what dirty joke you'd like to make or what you'd like to particularly compliment about me, they can feed it through into the tip. I missed a bit here. There's a blood patch around. Yeah, this is where Chunk came from. Okay. Okay. Got a bunch of blood. And... wow. What else is in here? Bullet. We love Bullet. We love to get Bullet. And... scrap. So I can make... another hemolytic injector. Lovely. Lovely. Now, who do I most not want coming back to life? This is a fun mechanic, by the way. This is actually very good. I would like to, given how much I just spent ranting about antique coins, I would like to especially praise the hemolytic injector mechanic, which I think absolutely fucking rocks. It's really cool to have like a crafting economy with limited stuff around the idea that you need to make some of the zombies like explode so they won't come back later in a much tougher form. Yeah, I think that really rocks. Now, I was just up in the conference room. That's where I should be using the... okay, alright. Just immediately forgot where I was supposed to use the corrosive and ran away from it. Making healing items out of infected blood is a normal thing. Hello, the Lil Albatross. Welcome to the stream. This is your first time chatter. Welcome in. And... corrosive... on the... uh-oh! Uh-oh! It's Chiboy!
Oh, Miss Ashcroft, come in. I won't harm you. I was just looking for Dr. Richardson.
Why did you kidnap me?
Kidnap you? I liberated you.
Who are you?
Oh, forgive me. Dr. Victor Gideon. I run this center. It took forever to find you. You're not like other people, you know. You're quite unique. Through you, Elpis can finally be free.
Why me?
Because my master made you who you are. Ah. Phase 2's about to begin. Would you like to see what's hidden under the hood?
This voice creep maxing, he is really creepy.
Grace! Wait! Grace! Grace! Grace!
There's no escaping your destiny.
I hope you can loot his goggles, they're sick gnarly. He survives. Did he survive the whole way? He might be the final boss, I think. Oh yeah, and he falls down in a big pit so you can't get his goggles. Grace. Okay. And then he's just gone?
What the fuck does he mean, destiny?
He looks like rocket launcher bait. Gee. Rocket launcher bait. It's good, it's good. Okay. So in this one picture, we can see moon, sun, star, moon. That's the one we already saw, though. That's the one we already opened, isn't it? In this picture, we can see on the edge there, star, sun. And then in this picture, we can see moon, sun. So star, sun, moon, sun. Cool. Star, sun, moon, sun. That. Kill, kill, kill. And there's a leather-bound notebook. Hello. Okay. Read this. Unlocking the organ transport box. Hello. Fantastic. Okay. They're working on T-virus stuff. Fair enough. Alright. Bing, 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 bong. Bong, bong, bing, bing, bang, bong. So, I've now been in the conference room, killed that lot. There's a med injector over there, that's cool. That looks like an area I haven't fully explored. Or is it? Rehabilitation ward. That's where Leon was fighting around with the chainsaw, I think. I think, but I'm not sure. Organless corpse. Okay. Infected blood. Oh, hang on a second. There's a whole area over there. Okay. Is this a... Can I not open that door? Well, I should at least go check. Alright, cool. Moral flip. Do clicking ads still give a minor money boost, or is that gone? I'll wait until they're back from ads. A body without organs? Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? What's around here? There is a scrap. And with a scrap I can make one of these! Cool. Let's explode a body. Let's blow up a body. Let's give a little injection to the body and see it explode. Gnarly. Okay. So I'm holding a quartz. I should deposit the quartz into the front door. Hey, Moral Flip. I have no idea whether I get any money for you clicking on ads. Unfortunately, I would not advise it. I'm not encouraging anyone to click on any ads. Yeah. I'm sure this is the 30 billionth time you've been asked this, but what do you think of the game? Thank you for asking, Famished Jet. No one's asked me that so far. It's crazy. No, I've been talking about it the whole time. I think it's quite a fun game. I'm definitely enjoying it overall. I also I think there's various things that I want to praise it for that I also know a lot of other people will praise it for, if that makes sense. And so I feel almost drawn to criticisms, negatives about it, out of a knowledge that people will absolutely that's the level 1 used up all the way. That's cool. Just knowing that people will absolutely sing its praises till the cows come home already makes me want to emphasize what I don't like about it, which then feels kind of mean or whatever. Anyway, here is a broadly rounded view of what I think. I think that I can open the door that the handle broke off of with that. Have I ever played Noita? No. Do I know Noita? I might have seen Casey Explosion playing Noita. Okay, so broadly, I think that it plays around with classic elements of the franchise really well and in an exciting way that creates overall just a very good Resident Evil experience. I think the blood crafting, for example, is a set of original mechanics that haven't appeared in this form, at least, in the franchise before, and they're really good. They're really... what's going on here? That just is the garage. I thought the other door was the garage. Okay, I'm not going out there yet because I actually need to wrap some stuff up in the main area first. And this is... Oh, hang on a second. Oh, there's so much at once now. Willow Trees, and welcome back to the stream. Finally back from the estrogen mines. Arf. I see. We have some kind of dog woman in the chat. How many Resi games have you played and which ones? I've played all of the main series games. I have a series on my YouTube channel called Resi Mania, where I talk about, firstly, the broad overview of what happens in the main series lore, secondly, the mechanics and economy of the games, and thirdly, what the ideology of the series is all about. How many have I played in total? Therefore, 10, I think, because I played a bit of Code Veronica, but I didn't like it, and the main series ones. I can hear zombies. I can see zombies. Oh no. There we go. That's what I wanted. No, no, no. Oh no, she's gonna leave the knife in him. I hate that she does this. It's like a mistake you would make once, sure. But it's like a mistake, and you'd make it once. Really bugs me. Anyway. Knife, please. Thank. Use. Can I make a thing now? I can make a thing now. Great. That makes up for the one I have to use because of those guys. So I think there's a lot of really cool stuff going on in the game. I think that the blood crafting mechanics are all really interesting. I think it was a bold choice to make it like effectively two different games. I like how Leon is effectively playing a sequel to Resident Evil's 4, 7, and 8, and Grace is playing a sequel to 1, 2, and 3. And also what that indicates to us about the characters, which is that like Leon is wrapping up a bunch of stuff that has been present in the series so far that is maybe getting a bit long in the tooth. And his like this will be his final game, and that being the case will also like wrap up a bunch of stuff for us. And that Grace, because she's playing something that is spiritually like 1, 2, and 3, she is like coming in as a new character. Criticisms: there is a looming misogyny over the whole thing, that Grace is playing a survival horror game, and the point is for her to be scared, and Leon is playing an action game because he's a big tough man and men shoot guns and kill enemies. I've been talking a lot on this stream about how like the economies are frustrating to me in the game. The biggest economic frustration in the game is the points for killing thing. I don't think that's a thing that should be present in Resi. I think Resi is broadly better than that. That's very like Call of Duty or Fortnite-ish. I don't actually know if either of those franchises have points for killing in that way, but just like it's a very lazy and expected thing in video games that Resident Evil is generally, I think, does more interesting stuff than. By the way, everyone, if you're enjoying my thoughts right now, consider paying for my thoughts right now by tipping with command tip. I think that Leon getting points for killing bothers me. I've now talked a few times about how there are real militaries doing points for killing, and I think that it's time for video games to address they've made an ugly situation there and stop doing that. Resident Evil, at this point, bringing points for killing into the franchise sucks. It reminds me of when Wolfenstein Youngblood had Nazi gold as a collectible. And like, real life Nazi gold is wedding rings and teeth. Like, it was gold stolen from people murdered in the Holocaust, melted down into trinkets for the Reich's collection, and gold bars, of course. And like, those being collectibles that you get in Wolfenstein Youngblood, no. Just like hard no, not okay. In the same way, if Resi had been a points for killing franchise since the beginning, I wouldn't care so much. And in the modern world, bringing points for killing into your franchise, I don't like it. Wish casting. I wish that they had, instead of having Leon in the game, had Grace be the new character and Jill Valentine be the old character who plays an action game. It would make sense. It would make sense. Jill hasn't been in the games for a long time, and the last time we saw her, she got done over really dirty with a mind control crystal in Wesker's palace. Really stupid. She's one of the original series protagonists. She was in Raccoon City. We most recently saw her in Resi 3 Remake. It would take away the gendered nature of the two games, the man's action game and the woman's survival horror, and instead make it much more cleanly the old generation of characters passing the torch onto the new generation of characters. And plus, just like, Jill's fucking awesome. She's easily my favorite Resi character, and she's had a really rough deal in the games. Like, I really wish they would have brought her back instead. Yeah, there you go. What else? this is major spoilers for later on in the game and the general plot. Thank you so much, Row the Fair Thing Line, for gifting a tier 1 sub to Morgana. Everyone, please remember, if you're enjoying the stream, you can subscribe, cheer, or donate directly using command tip. The money goes straight to me with no cut going to Bezos if you tip, and then I use it to buy myself nice things, such as water and electricity for my house and therapy. And also like actual nice things. What was I saying? Spoilers for later in the game. Hopefully we'll keep having bonus streams and I'll actually get to show you this stuff. But a crucial later plot point is that one of the very significant antagonists of the entire franchise so far has decided to make good for the wrongs of the past. And like, I love a redemption arc as much as anybody. This guy didn't need redeeming. It isn't in character. He already got, like, murdered by Wesker in Resident Evil 5. It doesn't make loads of sense. And in terms of the world we actually live in now, it takes away from Resident Evil's ability to, like, make commentary on politics and the world by doing the thing it's done. Like, the guy is a racist grandpa who is the head of a massive eugenics project and development of, like, horrific bioweapons that have killed untold numbers of people. And in the world we actually live in, which is much closer to the title sequence thing we saw where it said, like, America withdraws from treaty on prohibition of bioweapons. In that world, the world we actually live in, eugenics grandpa is not saying, I'm sorry for what I've done and I'd like to fix it all up. He's saying, I want to kill. I need blood. I need to kill. It's it's a bit of a letdown. Noise Puppy, welcome to the chat. I can see you're a first time chatter. Welcome to the stream. I just think, like, so I think that what they've done ultimately with the plot, and obviously we're only playing, like, the intro stuff at the moment, but I think where it goes later is a nice wrap-up nostalgically for long-term fans of the franchise, while laying the foundations for Resident Evil 10 onwards being something new with new characters, and a lot of, like, plot stuff is neatly wrapped up in a way that goes, like, bioweapons are done, but they might get resurrected, opening a new chapter, right, of the thing. But, like, emotionally, that's neat. I think that lots of people will love it. Lots of people do love it already. And I feel like the game kind of wrote me a check with, like, US withdraws from treaty on the prohibition of bioweapons. And and then it gave me series antagonist Oswald Spencer is really sorry for what he did. That's just such a shit time. Morgana, you can see the emotes in there's a little, like, smiley face button on the edge of your chat to the right, and that will bring up a menu with a bunch of different streamers that you watch on it, including me. So if you click on the Sophie from Mars category, that you can then click around. You can go, I'm going, let's see, Ezra Klein. Yeah, I'm going Ezra Klein mode. There you go. You can make little pictures of space stuff. I recently found out you can spend bits on Twitch to make an emote really big, which I think people should do specifically on one of my emotes, because I made a space Lenin, and the Photoshop is far too good for the size that the emote displays as in regular text. Here. But when he's big, you can actually see Lenin. This too is witch casting. Jesus, imagine space Lenin. Imagine Lenin not being killed, and living to see the space race. Nuclear Lenin. Nuclear fucking Lenin? Can you imagine? Okay, anyway. Kara's Nemec, thank you for your message. Lenin watches us all. That makes me feel so safe. Welcome to the stream. It says you're a first time chatter. Welcome in. I'm going to carry on with the game for a little bit longer and then wrap up. Once again, everybody, if you're enjoying the stream, please consider paying for the stream. You can subscribe or cheer or donate directly using command tip. We've had like £10 in tips this whole time. It's been 3.5 hours. I would really appreciate if people could tip. It's money that I use for things to nourish my gentle kitten cat soul. Nice things. And don't you want me to have nice things? Okay. Back to the video game. Cool. What was I doing? Am I in a new area? Yes, I'm moving through here to connect up this area because it's currently and I'm out of blood. Oh, that's so frustrating. Okay, I need to get a ton of blood. That's what I need to do. Where is blood currently? There's some over here. That's not going to be very much, though. I might have to go back. Chat. I might have to go back to the blood tub. I might have to do it. It might be in my future. President Schmeevel. And now we can make more hemolytic injectors. Simply, the more bodies that I explode with hemolytic injectors, the easier run through I will have next time that I play. So, into the office, around here, blood down here. You're going Space Lenin mode. Exactly. You see, now you see the vision. You see how good my emotes are now. I've given all followers the ability to emote I'm going blank mode. And then we can come up with new modes and I can add them to the tier 1 emotes. I'm very excited about it actually. Combined, make another hemolytic injector. Hemolytic injector? I hardly know. Right, let's go. I'm going mode, exactly. Let's go downstairs, because downstairs is where the blood tub is. Also, if you do command copy pasta space, you will get a copy pasta of emotes that you can use, which will make a pretty little picture I planned out with space emotes. And I think that's kind of fun. Going egg mode? Oh, I love when chat goes different modes. Famished Jet, thank you so much for tipping £10. Where's everyone going? Where's everyone? Where going? Where are you going? Thank you for your tip and for your tip message. Whatever all that was supposed to mean. Okay, can I make anything with that blood now? That's still not enough blood to use the empty injector. I have no scrap or anything. Okay, cool. Oh, whoop. Stompy. Okay. And a scrap, which I can use to make a hemolytic injector now. Cool, cool, cool. Let's blow up another body. Artificial heart. Cool. Nice one. Oh shit. Okay. See, I should have used the hemolytic injector sooner on this guy. Now, I gotta use the magnum. Oh, he's so fast. Oh, he's so fast. No! I can't believe I missed. Oh, this sucks so bad. Oh, this sucks so bad. I missed with both Magnum shots. Fuck. My only option is to simply... Oh, hang on a second. If I stagger him, I can... It just gave me the option to do hemolytic injector from staggering him. That's really interesting. Yes. Get injected, idiot. Okay, that rocks. That's really fun. Back to the blood tub. Back to the blood tub. Back to the blood tub. Where is the blood tub? Magnum. Yeah, I know. I can't believe I wasted 2 shots with it. That's so embarrassing. I've only been playing Resident Evil for fucking years. Round to the right. Okay. Back to the blood tub. Oh, we love the blood tub. 70 from the blood tub. But I need another 20 if I want to increase my maximum health now. Okay. Pantry almost definitely has enough blood. Almost definitely has enough blood. So Middle-earth market... Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me just point out for a second that this pot here, that's spaghetti sauce. It's very important to me to point this out. That is spaghetti sauce. For all of the blood around all of the game. Oh, that's probably... That doesn't sound so good. That really doesn't sound so good. Oh dear. For all of the blood around the game and how important blood is to the crafting and the game, that's spaghetti sauce. Okay. Oh, I might as well just drop the rest of that blood though, actually. It never hurts me to have a full blood collector. Okay, and then... Then what, though? Hang on. Oh, I get the wristband from the corpse. He's gonna come in here. He's mutated, he's gonna come in. Alright. Dude, this sucks. Oh, I've only got 1 left. I might just have to run away from this guy. Yeah, I definitely just gotta run away from this guy. This sucks. This sucks. Uh-oh. Okay. We're officially in the suck zone. And not in the good way. Can you inject yourself with spaghetti sauce? I wish. I wish there was the option to instantly make Grace Ashcroft Italian. I think that would really add a lot to the game. Okay, and back out here. Back out here. 3 hours, 40 minutes we've been going. Jesus, that's a lot. Okay, chat. I might need to wrap. I might need to wrap this up. Sophie aimed the gun. Morgana, I actually don't like this kind of. I will become incredibly boring if chat makes comments that to the effect that I'm bad at playing video games. The stream will become deathly boring, I promise. I maybe should have used some of the scrap to make ammo, because fucking I've blown it all being shit at aiming the gun. Alright. What? Oh, I just nudged it. I didn't mean to save there. Okay. And... Oh. Okay. Is Strawberry Head Phase 2? Yeah, so basically they've done... Yo, White, please don't rap. Thanks, Lokan. I'm actually speccing into the worst trans femme build, White rapper in my 30s. What was I gonna say? Fuck's sake. They've done one of the classic Resident Evil things, which is like you clear an entire area and then you go back around and clear it again. So I need the garage now, which is in the west wing. It's in the west wing. Literally no ammo on anything. For fuck's sake. You clear the entire area, but then you have to do it again with like a new wave of enemies. It's a very classic thing for Resi. And shit! Fuck! Piss! Oh no! Oh no! Oh Christ! Okay, the knife doesn't even stagger this dude. I really need ammo incredibly badly. Bing bong. Is there ammo here? There has to be ammo here, because you have to shoot the guy with the fucking thingy in a second. You guys don't even know about the thingy. Okay, there's a box there. That's got to have ammo in it because of the guy with the thingy. Cool, cool, cool. Got it. And then the guy with the thingy appears. Why doesn't Grace just mold these guys? How would she mold them? What? How? Okay, let's see if I can remember this. So it's this thing. No, oh no, oh no. Hey, whoa now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, right. Let's reset there. How do I reset? Square, cool. Okay, this one goes to here. And then this one goes into second position. And then it's 5 and 2. And then this one goes back to auto, and now it opens. Great. Isn't she Ethan's kid, or is that someone else? No, this is a totally, completely other lady. Yeah. And now that I have the box, now I have the organ transplant box, now I have the artificial box. There we go. Okay. Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Now it's aim the gun time. Now it's aim the gun time like it has not been in a minute. Everyone, I'm going to wrap up shortly. Please get in your tips now. I need money to live. Alright, we got him. We got him. I do like that shooting the guy makes the engine explode. It's some very, very nice, campy, classic, yeah, classic Resident Evil camp there. Really into it. And then over here. Good night, noise puppy.
Oh, fuck.
And there's items here. Yep. Love it doing. And back around the other way. I'm going escape room mode. Yeah, exactly. My tip, attack the glowing points for increased damage. Locan. You know I love you. You know I value your friendship of many years. If I'm asking for tips for money to live on stream, and your tip is a video game tip, I think you owe me actual money at this point. Okay. There's green herb here and here. I may have now actually used up all the blood. I have actually used up all the blood. That's crazy. Shit, I should have used it to make bullets. That's so stupid. I've been foolish. Okay. So I have to put the artificial organs into the artificial boy. And then... Then what? Then I kill him. Where is that? Blood lab? Here. Examination room. Okay. And I'm currently... Where? Just came out of the garage. Oh, I'm halfway up the stairs. That's why I'm not showing on the map. subscribe to the stream. I didn't say you don't give me any money. I know you subscribe to the stream, and I wasn't serious about you actually owing me anything for it. I'm just teasing. The mutant's there. I need to get around him. I'm just gonna try running around him. I'm gonna do it badly. Yeah, he's got me. I'm fucked. Boop, 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 boop. That's completely back the way I just came. See, that's how I should have dodged him in the first place. If I'm gonna waste all my bullets, I could at least be good at dodging, you know? Examination room. Examination room. Time to go to the examination room. And out the other side. Cool. Nice one. And I think what I'll do is put the artificial lungs and heart in this guy, kill him, get the wristband off of him, and then I'll wrap it up there, and we can end the stream for today. It looks like we're not going to hit the stream goal for donos, which means that the next gaming stream will be the first weekend of April. Oh, I wish I'd saved magnum bullets.
Resi gets up.
Is that it? Nice, still going. No, he's done. Oh, nice. Okay, there we go. Sick. Okay. And where is the nearest typewriter? Round this way. Okay. Saving. Where did that save? Third from the bottom. Actually, you know what? I'll save in the middle slot because there's the least chance that I'll accidentally save over there while playing on my own time. Okay, cool. So, that was Resident Evil Requiem for tonight, anyway, because we will come back and play some more next month, unless there is an overwhelming dissent in my Discord and people say no, I can't stand another second of Resident Evil Requiem, and we'll play something else. It is, after all, the Martian Commune Discord is after all a democracy, with Sophie characteristics. Okay. Once again, if you like my work, check out my Patreon. I'm going to have a video about my astrophotography up on my Patreon soon, as well as my next couple video essays, one new episode of Monster Men, one doing something about Ezra Klein and a thing that I'm completely obsessed with that happened with him. Regular liberal slop stream viewers already know what it is. I don't know if I'm going to write about Resi 9. It's still an ongoing debate. I guess there's the cliffhanger for you to show up to the next Resi 9 bonus stream. Is I'm still debating whether or not I'm going to make this into a, if I'm going to write an essay or not. Let me just check Twitch and see who is online. And then I'm going to head off to bed and enjoy chilling out. Mia is on stream right now, so let's raid Mia Bite. There she is. Yeah, check out my link tree if you want to see all my stuff, all my various different places where you can support me or check out my work. Check out my Patreon. That's my main way that I make money, and also there's going to be bonus content and early content up there soon. And come by tomorrow, of course. I should have said come by tomorrow for Red Planet. Which will just be me and Tim. We're going to be chatting about harm reduction organizing, and it should be a good time. So see you on twitch.tv/redplanetlive tomorrow. Everybody make your favorite animal noises as we go into Mia Bite, into the Mia Bite chat. Pester her with an absolute avalanche of animals. Okay, let's everybody have a wonderful night. See you soon.